All right, guys, episode 36 of the Bonifay Banter brought to you by Mastercraft. And I actually just got back from the 2027 photo shoot up in Knoxville, Shane.
Yeah, how was that?
The boats are looking good this year, man. Dude, they are looking sick. The whole fleet is. That we do these fleet running shots to where we all like pull in super tight and we hit all these different formations and we get like really close. And the drones flying, the boats coming like over the top of us. But
That's
like we had the NXT, the XT, the X Star, and then we had the Pro Star as well, and then the X24
Just
to cap it
tons of
off, just
boats
like
out
come
there ripping.
plowing down the lake. And it's always at like 6:30, 7 in the morning. The sun's just coming up, always fog. I'm just like looking around. I'm like, this is sick.
It is sick. So many boats just ripping down the lake, all like choreographed, and
It's just so glassy. It's like purple. It's not even sunny out yet. It's just like purpling and majestic.
Those are fun.
So big shout out to Mastercraft. Also, this comes out a week before the Master Bash up in Knoxville, Tennessee on Norris Lake by Current Water Sports up there. So that's going to be it's like a huge Mastercraft tie-up party. So big demo. Yeah. It's going to be a good time. So I'm coming up to that. So if you're listening to this right now, next week on the 26th and 27th, Norris Lake up in Tennessee, come on out.
Yeah.
Get on boats. Come float it up. What you been up to?
Let's see. I was up in North Carolina doing the 2027 Liquid Force Park shoot. That was a lot of fun. That was good. And next week we're going out to doing the boat riding stuff out here in Orlando and in Winter Haven. Going down to Luca and Sam's neck of the woods.
Get Shane back in Polk County, huh?
Yeah, getting the boy back home, But it's gonna be fun. We got a bunch of fun stuff lined up for the Liquid Force shoot.
How many beers are gonna go down at Old Man Frank's?
Ooh, there'll be a few. There'll definitely be a few. That's for sure. I'm sure we'll get to see Uncle Paul out there too. Maybe he'll bring his tune out.
Yeah, no doubt.
That'd be sick.
But this episode's going to be sick. We got Aaron Katen coming into the studio. Aaron's one of our good friends here in Orlando, legendary photographer here in the Central Florida area, and honestly, just one of my favorite human beings to hang with and to talk to.
He's such a good time, such a good conversationalist. Always has something to pepper in on the conversation, and he knows it's always a good time hanging out.
What did you say he was going to do? He wanted to take the mic a little bit.
Yeah, he's interested in trying to interview us because he was like, I'm not interesting, but I know you guys are, and y'all are always interviewing people, so maybe let me interview you. And I was like,
Caden's pretty damn interesting. It's not like we don't sneak in stories about ourselves all the damn time anyways.
But so I think he might even be in the hot seat and quizzing us.
Whoa. I don't know.
Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll make him sit in the guest seat. But he wants to, ask us some questions probably about Betty and Peter B. And
love it.
Get some more info, some questions that he's wanted to ask but never did. But I also got this the other day too. This kid from Instagram sent me this. Super pumped on it. It's my own trading card.
What?
Yeah, it's like from one of the Jet Pilot Baller ads that I did, but he like cut it out and put it on a trading card. And he's super cool. His name's Brandon Koch. Check him out on Instagram.
Damn, that's like getting a legit glass and stuff too.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
What's this trading for? 7 cents?
Yeah, 7 cents, hot 7 cents. It's gone up to 8 recently, but it just looks good.
Trading cards are in here, dude.
Trading cards are in these days, So
I like you can almost see your balls in this shot too.
Oh yeah, it's right up in there.
Super baller.
Yeah, that is the baller right there. But super stoked on this. Thanks, Brandon Koch. Koek.
Well, cool. It's going to be, thanks, Brandon, for that. I want a card.
I know. What's up? What's up? Make him one. It's got to stay here in the studio, though. It's too pretty back here.
I'll prop it up. All right, guys. Well, episode 36. Thank you, Mastercraft, for the sponsorship. And here we go. Aaron Katen, let's start that countdown. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bonifay Banter Podcast.
Like it.
All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 36. This is a special episode of Bonifay Banter.
New host.
I'm your host, Aaron Katen. And it's not a special episode because I'm your host. It's a special episode because of who I'm interviewing.
Well, are you talking about Shane or me?
Well, both of you guys.
Okay.
You guys are a package deal these days.
Yeah, dude, I kind of like sitting on this side of it. It's kind of different. I've never.
The light hits you different, huh?
It does hit a little bit different.
I haven't been on that side of the. Actually, no, I did. Yeah, I did it with Mark and Clay. So,
love those guys.
Yeah. Pull this a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for taking over. Caden's going to take. He's got some questions for us, so he's going to sit in the master seat for a little bit, and then and shoot it our way.
You know, Shane was like, "Hey, do you want to come do the podcast?" And I'm like, "I'll do it on one condition, is if I get to interview you guys, and only because you guys are so much more interesting than I am."
I don't know. I was telling Shane before we came in, I go, Katen's like one of my favorite people to like just shoot the shit with.
I know.
Man. He's super. Yeah, we've had many drinks, many nights,
We've had some
and we've
late
solved a
nights.
lot of the world problems. So
Yeah.
we thought for a little bit.
With the guidance of Mitch Hedberg.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the best.
Yeah.
Best comedian.
How's that new comedian that sounds just like Mitch Hedberg?
I've seen some socials or whatever, some reels of him. But
He's actually really funny.
no, he is good. He's got some good jokes in there.
All
for
right,
sure.
I've heard.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you, Katen.
Yeah, thanks for
Taking the
having me,
reins,
guys.
giving
Yeah.
Parks the night off.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, you guys relax. You're in the hot seat. Who is this guy? Because I've heard a number of people tell me about him because everybody knows how much I love Mitch Hedberg. And
Yeah.
I don't even know who this guy's name is.
I can't think of it right now either, but I know I've just seen it pop up and I'm like, oh, this guy's it's just that dry, simple setup punchline, and there's no like story. It's just like, whatever. I mean, if you don't know who Mitch Hedberg is, he's an old comedian from the early 2000s, maybe
goat.
late 90s, and yeah, he is just a witty joke writer, but so stale and so flat that you almost think he's bombing, but it's the funniest random little jokes in the world,
It's the joke, and then that's not even the joke. It's the joke after the joke. And he
Yeah.
was a comedian's comedian. Everybody loved that guy.
Yeah. He was definitely, and those are the best. The comedian's comedian is, I don't like the flashy. I like where you can tell how much thought process went into such a simple 2 or 3 sentences, like,
Yeah, I think it can tell a lot about a person who their favorite comedian is.
you really can. Like, I meet some people sometimes and they're like, because they know I like comedy, and they'll be like, oh yeah, if you a big huge fan of like Kevin Hart or whatever, and I'm like, ooh, okay. Like, not that Kevin's not good, but if that's your extent to comedy, that
He's a great entertainer, but I wouldn't say he's the best
No,
comedian.
Man, that Zach Tucker comedian. Have you seen that special?
No.
This dude, he like every camera switch and every lighting, and his soundboard dude is like, after he says a joke, his soundboard dude is hitting all these crazy noises. Like, it is the most, I've never seen anything like it.
I know you're
It is the
talking
most,
about.
your brain almost like hurts to like follow.
And
like,
he's got,
and he's
like-
just going, blah, 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 like,
Is
it's
it a
just
Netflix special?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but his jokes are like really kind of like witty and kind of funny. And then the sound effects, like you never know what's coming. Like it's super just like
It's
almost
all over the place.
startles you.
But, like-
and the camera's like switch, lighting's crazy. It's like it's badass. Zach
I'll
Tucker.
put that on the list. I'm still really into Louis C.K. and I'm so glad he's making a comeback.
oh, Louis, yeah.
Took you a while to say that again.
Dude, I'm so glad because
You couldn't say that like just right after the bat. You're like, I'm still a Louis fan. I'm like, calm down.
It's tough because my wife is like, she's a justice warrior, so she's like, yeah, this motherfucker's canceled, and I'm like, it wasn't
but-
that bad.
but
Was
he's
it that
genius.
bad? I go, and you know what? Okay, so I don't want to get
What
into
he was
politics,
just,
but
well, he's just, was he?
but no, my wife asked me if I would play a Trump golf course, and I said absolutely. She's like, really? I can't believe I didn't think you liked him. And I said, well, you still listen to Michael Jackson's music, right?
Yeah, that's good.
You got to separate the artist from the art.
Yeah, and I mean, a Trump golf course, those are pristine. Like it's not a goat track around there. That thing's
He's not a good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd pay top dollar to play Turnberry.
Is that a Trump course?
Yeah. It's I think it's in Ireland.
Does he build them or does he buy the badass ones?
That's a good
He didn't build
question.
Doral, did he?
He's.
He might have. He's
I think his strategy is typically buy something that's under duress and fix it up, and yeah.
But you said Ireland. You went over there just a little bit ago, right?
Yeah, that trip. So I'm a pretty lucky guy, and I have a great group of guys that I travel with to golf, and we've done some pretty unbelievable trips. And that one was an experience, but it was not chill. We went to Ireland for 10 days. The first 2 days we spent in Dublin, like hanging out, partying, getting acclimated. And then for the next like 7 days, it was one golf course after the other. And it's 12 guys in a bus, drinking all day, throwing all of our shit, all of our luggage, all of our golf clubs into a van and driving like, up to 8 hours to the next place.
That's so sick.
It was sick, and it was a great experience. And there's
Sounds like a stinky van after that.
it was gnarly. It was a bunch of drunk, passed out guys most of the time. But
12 of you?
12. Yeah.
Y'all roll deep.
Yeah.
You know what I loved
Yeah.
is I saw a photo, I think you posted on Instagram or whatever, but it was when you're at the Guinness place, and then you had your photo or had something on the.
So at the end of the tour, they pour you a Guinness, and they take a picture of you, and then they have a printer that prints it in the foam, your picture. And everybody was like, "Oh, this is so cool! Like nobody drink it." And Johnny's over in the corner, like drinking it. So
I'm in it already.
we have a picture of everybody's, and his has like half of a drink out of his face.
Split the G.
Yeah, that was like right when that Split the G first started too. So it's like the theme of the whole trip.
What a great game.
It is a great game.
Yeah, great game.
I think it just existed. I think we just found out about it. This has to be an old classic kind of thing now.
You got to be able to figure that out somehow.
I don't know, but it is amazing because it is. You start your first sip off with 3 good glugs. You know what I mean? Like it takes a little bit to get down to that G, but it's a perfect way to start your beer. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like, that's a nice beer.
It's where you
like,
drink your Guinness
get it,
down and you try to
get it.
split to the top line of the G.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, and I wonder if that is something that's been around for a long time, or if that's something that Guinness started, because it's fucking genius.
It is genius.
Like, because you don't get it your first try, so you got to drink quite a few beers to be able to get that right.
Even like my wife doesn't like Guinness, but she wants to try to split the G. So every now and then, whenever I pour one or I get one, she's like, "Can I give it a go?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, give it a go." And it's like she doesn't want a full beer, but she wants to try to split the G. So it is good marketing.
I feel like it's an acquired taste to a lot of people. Has she acquired the taste yet?
No, she's not. She doesn't hate it, but she's definitely not like, yeah, give me a Guinness.
Is she a beer drinker?
She'll have some beers. Yeah, she likes a light beer, but like what is it? A Kolsch?
Like a
Kolsch. Yeah, she's
like
a big
German
fan of a Kolsch. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's one thing I really love about my wife is she will chill and have a beer with me.
Yeah. No, yeah. Paige definitely likes beers.
I like beer drinking girls.
These koozies don't fit on these beers. Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Right
I know.
Yeah, you guys need to get the tall
The
ones.
thin ones.
Yeah.
The thin tall one.
Yeah.
Banter doesn't have a lot of options on the merch right now.
You know
These
what
are
I've
nice
always
ones.
thought was a funny marketing thing, since we were saying the Guinness is, but like I've always imagined the Smirnoff Ice Company when icing became a thing, and if nobody knew about it, and then like in the marketing meeting, they're like, "Hey guys, we've had a great quarter.
Our sales are up 40%.
We don't know why, but whatever you guys are doing, it's going good." And I just think of one guy in the corner being like, "Oh no, they haven't heard of icing yet." And they're like, and they're like, another quarter comes out. They're like, "Guys, we are crushing it. We are going through the roof. We've had a lull for the last 15 years. We were big
Everyone
in the
keep
early."
doing what you're doing.
And the guy stands up and he's like, "Hey, so I got to show you this thing, guys." And it's like all because the drink is bad, and you make your friends, like, you embarrass them by having to take a knee and slam it.
No, it's like it's the CEO that recognizes it. He watches the video. He's like,
Wait a second.
So our sales are up because it tastes bad, and this is a joke. This is a joke.
Or
I love it.
Or
Keep that shit up.
or it's like a genius marketing plan where he's like, "We know it doesn't taste good. Let's just start this little viral move of being
Wear it on our
like,
sleeve.
ice this person, ice this," you know what I mean? And it like turned into something. But I just think it's really funny.
But
like,
it's kind of ridiculous. I feel like it's almost the same thing as like the White Claws. And now they repackaged it.
Yeah.
And everybody loves it.
No, yeah. I feel like Smirnoff Ice, if they would have realized they could have made other flavors, they were like, they only made this lemon flavored thing. They're like, "Wait, we could have done strawberry and put it in a can and sold millions? Damn it!" Like,
They're like, no, ice is the flavor.
yeah, it was like they were right there. It's like I also think the same thing of like the air chair. Like the guy that had the air chair, and they're like, "No, it's got to be on a chair. You got to sit down on it, and it's this giant foil." And they're like, "But what if you put it on a wake surfer, or you just
Mike
did
Murphy
it
probably
slower?"
put it on the wake surfer.
I
first,
know,
but
I don't doubt that he did, but like the idea that he was trying to get it going for 20 years, and it did go, but it was like never. And now,
He's
out
like,
of
"No,
nowhere, it's
but
like,
it's an air chair."
yeah, yeah, and it's just like, damn it! If we just would have put it on a wake surfer and gone slower.
All right,
Stand
so
it.
do you remember when people were like getting iced a lot? And I remember going into a hotel room at a tour stop one time, and JD Webb had taken a Smirnoff Ice and put it in my toilet on the top part, and then undone my toilet.
nice.
So when I went to
That's a good
flush
one.
it,
Fuck, that's a good one.
I couldn't flush it, so I pulled the top off, and there was a.
Got you. Fuck.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Man, we could spend an hour talking about some of the good ices that we've had on some of the monster trips or liquid forest trips. There was I had some solid.
Did you
ones
get
that
someone
was-
with a fake fish?
We did. Harley got hit with a he got a fake fish where we tied it onto the end of a fishing pole and like threw it out.
Really did.
That's
And
good.
in the water feels probably.
Yeah,
My
heavy
favorite
too.
My favorite was I got walk-ins where I was up on a balcony and he was down here talking with somebody, just holding his beer like this, and I was on the balcony over there. It's hard for you listeners to understand what I'm saying, but I get it on a little fishing string and I just start swinging it, and it's like swinging like underneath the balcony, and I can't see him, but eventually I swing it far enough that it just touches his beer, and he's not looking at it like he's looking over here, and then it just goes ching, and he goes, "What's that?" And he's like staring at his beer, and then an ice just swings in front of him and he grabs it, and I'm like, yeah.
Dude, one of the best pranks back in the day. You remember this one, Shane, at hotels? We used to, I forget who showed me this.
Pennying?
Yeah, penny in the hotel door. So if you get like a stack of pennies or nickels, probably like 4 or 5 of them, and then you tape them all together, you get like a sticker, stack them up, have someone push in on the hotel door from the outside, and then you wedge these in right next to the little lock thing. It puts so much pressure on the door to where they can't even like turn their.
They can't open
You
it.
can't even open the door. Like you can't
Oh
even
my
turn the
God.
handle, dude. We used
Yeah.
to do it back in the
Penny and
day,
people
dude. And you were literally
Just
stuck in
stuck.
the room until someone pushes in and gets the pennies out.
Oh, that's definitely a fire
Dude, the
hazard.
good old days. We had some good old. Yeah, some good
I think
ones.
it was a Jeff Here move. I think I remember
think I
Jeff
did. Yeah, I
Here
think
and
you're right.
Kovac showing us the old penny move.
That
That,
checks
that
out.
sounds like something
That
they would
checks
do.
out.
But I always remember not being able to put enough weight on the door to not be able to get it open, which makes sense that Jeff Here was able to put enough weight on the door and get it to stay closed or whatever. But the iPad is open. He's got some questions for us.
I do have some questions, and I think the first question I'm going to ask both of you, because this is really interesting, because we all have known each other. I've known you guys since I was like maybe 14 or 15.
Yeah.
And you're
And-
a little older than me, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm 46.
44. Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of years older than you. And what are you, 40?
42, I
42?
think. Yeah.
Dude, we're getting old.
We are.
Yeah.
I like to know that I'm the youngest one in the room, because that's very rare these days.
So somebody sent me an article talking about how young golf has gotten, and they're like, guys, look, it's working, and like we're making an impact in golf. I'm like, I don't think we're the ones making golf younger anymore. So
No.
if wakeboarding never existed, what would each of you be doing today?
Well, you can't say water skiing. So, let's say water skiing
Yeah,
didn't
like-
exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we almost answer for each other? Like I think Parks would be playing baseball. I think
Alright.
he would have gone. I don't know if he would be doing it now, like these days, but I know he probably would have gone to college for baseball. Like, and then probably had to figure some shit out after that, because he probably wouldn't have gone pro.
Yeah.
Not with those weak ass knees.
Yeah.
So are you going to answer for yourself, or are you going to answer for Shane?
You can answer for yourself and then answer what you think I would do.
Yeah, I think you're right. I would have made it. I would have tried to make the best run at baseball. I play because I love football. I love basketball. Hated soccer, but baseball I really loved, and I was pretty good at it, like at a young age. So
What-
I
what
would have
position?
Shortstop,
Shortstop,
pitcher.
okay.
Yeah, I think you would have been good enough to get a scholarship and go to college playing baseball, and then that would have probably died out, and you would have.
He'd be like an
You
engineer.
never know.
now.
I could have made it single A, maybe triple A. I think Shane would have. I think Shane would have really kind of taken the same path. I think Shane would have got really into, because Shane did really like was super into rollerblading and like just skating and like kind of like young, like I'm not making fun of him, but like no doubt, like just the culture. Shane was like he
Yeah.
was really tapped
I
into
embraced
it. I embraced it. So I feel like Shane would have been like almost like the same. I feel like he would have been like an edit or some type of like a filmer for like
Skateboarding.
Some skateboarding or like on tour filming like some
like even my friends
on tour with some new band and he's like their video dude or something.
I could see that. That's
even
a good
my
call.
friends that whenever we were wakeboarding and I was rollerblading, those friends didn't wakeboard, and that's why I rollerbladed. I rollerbladed with them, but those were the friends I was friends with in high school. So I could have imagined just doing that and being really involved there, and then probably would have picked up the camera and been into that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was. I think it would be that. I think you're pretty spot on with.
So that's pretty. That's the path you guys took. And let's talk about Pointless a little bit. How much have you talked about the history of Pointless on this?
I mean, we've had some Pointless boys on here, so we've kind of
we've dabbled and we've talked about it. But what's some questions? What you want to know?
Well, like
about
maybe
Pointless?
like who was the most influential part of that group to each of you that aren't either of you? You know.
Influential wakeboard wise or within the
anything
brand?
like who changed your life in that like maybe
Danny, well, Francois,
like within our crew.
Yeah, like who was a part of that crew where you're like, man, if I really made a huge impact in my life, that was a part of that crew.
I will say Francois originally
say that for you.
Influenced me to understand that not giving a fuck and being your own self is very important.
That culture I was just telling you about
Yeah.
was kind of like a lot from Francois.
Yeah.
But
I
that
kind of
was-
thought of that when I thought
Francois
about
was big, and he was the one that me and him both, before it was even Pointless, we're like, let's get cameras and start filming some Jackass or some CKY style stuff. Like we can do this. We love it. Like we were watching like Chase and Staker, what they were doing with like attention deficit, and we're like, we love this. We can do that too. We're younger. We have a little different look on it, but let's do that. So Francois was probably the most influential, but Danny, when I met Danny was such a such a great rider, and I could just see him getting better than me faster. And so, and he was like into wanting to do Pointless and like, let's carry this on. And he had, Big Dan Harf and their property out there that we could build rails. So it was a lot. I would say Francois and Danny were the two most like important factors.
And you and Danny were like, and back then we're like two little pieces.
Yeah,
of
we
pie,
like
right?
got
Like
it because Francois would only come into town for like 6 months and then he'd go home. So I got to hang out with Danny all the time, and then we just grew up.
You know what I love about Danny is that he's still like the exact same dude that he was at that age. Like still so chill, like great sense of humor, like still driven, creative.
Yeah.
What's have you talked to Francois?
I haven't
That's a
talked
good
to him
question.
in years, dude. Like last
Francois,
time.
where you at?
Yeah, if you're listening, buddy, give us a
Francois,
call.
Yeah. There it is. He knows where the hotkeys are. There it goes. No, so last time I saw Francois was at a wakeboard contest in France. It was in France. And he went there and was judging, and we were hanging out, and it was great. I was like, dude, this is
That's
like
awesome.
Just picked it up. Like, I mean, I hadn't seen him in probably almost 10 years up until then, or 8 years, whatever. But it's probably been another 8 years since I've seen him or sort of heard from him.
Is he on social media? Do you
Not
like-
really.
you
That's
don't
why it's
know?
hard to
That's
stay in touch
crazy.
with him. It's like he'll reach out every now and then. Like
Yeah.
you see something. He's mysterious, and when he goes down his path, he like goes down his path, and
That's
he's like,
funny.
yeah. I wonder what he's up to. If he is listening, Francois, hit me up, dude. I don't even know how to get a hold of you, buddy.
Yeah, let's go, man. That's
It'd be sweet to call Francois on an episode one time and just get a little update, dude.
Oh, the blade.
So Parks, maybe a better question for you is maybe not who was in Pointless that was so influential in your life. Like you were a young guy on tour, like really young when you started to have a lot of success in wakeboarding. Who was that guy that like really took you under his wing and like made a huge impact in your life?
I mean, there was a handful.
You can say multiple.
I think like obviously I'm gonna say Zane Schwenk first because Zane is like pretty much my older brother that I've never had, and like when I was like transitioning in from water skiing to wakeboarding, he was the one who kind of like guided me and kind of like showed me the ways. And he's like, hey, I think I tried to do a hop dock off the dock left foot forward, and he goes, you ski right foot forward, right? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, switch it up to right foot forward. And I was like, I don't know why I like. So yeah, I think Zane had a big influence on me, and he traveled. I was 14, like you said, like when I went pro.
Yeah.
And so I was traveling the world, and Mom couldn't go with me like every time because she was running the ski school and kind of.
She's giving Zane $100 in
and
cash if he
talk
gets
about
in trouble.
awesome fucking chaperone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Zane, but then also like Scott Hussey was like a coach at my mom's ski school who like came down. He was probably there from the time. He's probably only there like a couple years, but it was right at the time when I was like.
Pinnacle,
like maybe like 3 years, but it was like he had an old 2001 old like what's that old Nautique 2001, and like he would slam this thing in reverse for like 11 seconds. Water would just flow over the back of this thing, and then like he would just like.
And he was a professional boat driver.
Good time haver and professional boat driver. But Hussey could do like Rayleighs, tantrums, like hoochie glides. Like he was sick on a wakeboard, and I couldn't do a Rayleigh. I could only do like 3 or 4 or 5 flips at the time. So I learned probably like with Scott Hussey in that year and a half, I probably learned like.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hussey,
I'm like
Hussey
50% of the tricks that I probably ever learned were probably,
Wow.
Hussey was the first instructor we had at the ski school that was better than you at wakeboarding.
Yeah.
And that's what was influential about him is that he was he could do mobs. You weren't doing mobs and stuff. I could do air trick. And it was like Parks got an idea and could not just ride with Zane once a week or a few times a week. He could like ride with Hussey all the time.
Twice a day.
Pick his brain on like,
Was he? Did he come from water skiing? I don't remember him as much as
Scott Hussey. No, he was from Maine. He was like older. He's probably like Zane's age.
Yeah.
So he was like 5. He was like 5 years older than me, but yeah. And so he came down. I think he skied at SeaWorld maybe for like a little bit.
Yeah.
And he learned some basics and kind of like, but then and he was like wanting to be a pro at the time too. So like the first in '95, we went up there and tried the pro tour out. I remember I fell on the first trick. Over rotated, and I was mad at Hussey because we don't weight up our boats enough like the pro tour. But I would say Zane and Scott Hussey really had and like when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old, that was like, those two dudes were.
And then there was even like the Eric Ruck era when he moved down and you and him, like he was living at the little house. Or not living at the little house, but living at Dean's. But like you two were
you and Danny were me and Ruck were kind of like best friends. So
and like guiding each other and traveling and doing all of that shit together. But, yeah.
I like Ruck's the addition of Ruck to the podcast.
I love having Ruck on.
He's got some flavor, man.
He's the best little sidekick. He'll just wait for his moment to be like, what about kneeboarding or whatever? And you're just like, Ruck, what are you talking about?
Ruck, here's your biggest influence. I would probably have to say Ricky Henderson.
I still think it's one of the best
best lines on Bonifay Banter.
Ricky Henderson, which Ruck is nothing like. He's not a fast baseball playing type of guy, and he said Ricky Henderson. It's insane.
He just passed away, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, so a little cheers out to Ricky.
Ricky
Still a bass. Yeah.
Just hit a little popper, little thing.
Yeah.
I loved Ricky Henderson back in the day, dude.
Yeah, but me and Parks
Ricky card. We have his Ricky card.
Me and Parks were both Oakland A fans, and he was a big Jose Canseco fan, and I was a big Ricky Henderson.
I don't think that was completely true. I mean, maybe that. I think it was, but after Jose Canseco became a dickhead, I think I was like, I don't think.
That
he
dude's
was
insane.
he was a legend at the time.
He was.
Man.
He was.
I was really into baseball, and I played little league, and I played in high school, and the only syndicated ball we got in Central Florida was WGN. So I still, to this day, dude, I got to watch Harry Carey announce Cubs games my entire childhood.
That's
it was
awesome.
Fucking amazing. I was telling my wife that because she's like, "Why do you watch the Cubs all the time?" I'm like, I used to watch Harry Carey, and she's like, "Who's Harry Carey?" I'm like, "Oh my god, you don't know who Harry Carey is?"
Did you start with the Will Ferrell impression?
I should have started with that because I showed her a highlight reel on YouTube, and I got a little. She's like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is like my childhood. This is so cool." But I love watching baseball now because of the pitch count. The games go fast. Like they go over in like 2 hours.
So what do they put? They put a pitch count onto where they just have to pitch faster.
Yeah, so like it's like
batters can't step out of the box.
No, the batters can. They can call
can't.
time. Yeah, but
Right, but I'm saying the pitcher's not waiting on the batter, right? Or they still can.
I think that's the only. The pitcher only has like I think it's like 16 or 17 seconds from when they get the ball back but if the batter steps out of the box, that clock stops. Yeah. So the game goes by so much faster. And now baseball has Shohei Ohtani, who's like, I think the greatest athlete in the world right now. The guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think he's laid up for like going to be the greatest baseball player of all time.
I agree.
I mean, the fact that he's
you could argue that he's the greatest athlete. Like, I mean, he's going to be in that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, and I've had this debate with so many people that the hardest thing to do in sports is to hit a round ball with a round bat going 95 miles an hour.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you the greatest athlete of all time.
I agree.
Being diverse, being able to track down like him playing the outfield, being able to pitch. He could be a starting pitcher if he wants.
He is. He
no,
might,
I'm saying like that's what I'm saying.
He might win the Cy Young this year. Like that's crazy
absolutely
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's like if Babe Ruth won a Cy Young.
Exactly. Like I mean, I don't know the history of Cy Young. I think it was probably after Babe Ruth, wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Cy Young was after Babe Ruth.
I can't remember.
But not by much. It was around.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah. But I mean,
he is
greatest baseball player of all time.
Oh, you know what? Bo Jackson.
Ooh, I like that. I like that pick.
See,
that's not correct, but that
you could argue.
but that's a great answer.
You could argue Bo Jackson's the greatest athlete of all time.
I kind of like think that if he wouldn't have gotten hurt, he probably would have been the greatest athlete of all time.
You still can argue that he is because he was professional at 2 different sports and almost
and
nobody
can
do that.
Bo Jackson was the one that made me realize I was going to be a bad investor later in life because Bo Jackson, I went into a card shop and bought Bo Jackson's rookie card for $7 and was like, I'm kind of, at the time I was breaking the bank at like 10, like 9, 10 years old. Like this is a big deal. And like, I think he got hurt like a year later. And then his card just like from the time I bought his card, he just like,
yeah.
And then, it just went down to like 50 cents and I was just heartbroken forever.
But it's got to be up there now. Like if you still held on.
That's
to
the thing. I probably sold it.
Yeah.
That's all I got to do. I sell. You got a long game, Parks. Long game, Parks.
Can we phone a friend and call Rossiter?
Oh, yeah. He's all into the cards now.
Mate.
Show him my playing card, PB. Show him that one. It's up there by the Pointless DVD. Look at this. Somebody made me this thing.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
Make sure you show your ball sack on the screen. It's a baller edition.
Where do I show this?
No, I'll show a picture on it later. But
I'm surprised it's not a Shane or McGregor.
It would have been good. It
Good.
looks like McGregor.
Yeah.
It's Shane or McGregor-esque.
Oh.
But yeah, I showed that to Mark and he was like, no value in that. Yeah. And I was like,
you'd have to pay somebody to buy that.
Shane McGregor was a count when Shane had his beard and like then your shorter hair, you really did look like McGregor.
And he could even do
with
like
all the
walk
tattoos and the walk. Yeah, I created this Shane or McGregor Instagram account. You can look it up right now.
Yeah,
it's
go
still
ahead
up.
and
Shane
give me a
McGregor.
follow.
Yeah, it's still up. I think I lost the login, so it might be frozen in time right there. But it had a good run because I don't think McGregor's really.
He's not fighting anymore. Yeah,
but it's all me photoshopping Shane's face on McGregor. Sometimes he's fighting. Sometimes it's like a weigh-in.
Or it was McGregor's head on my body, wakeboard.
Or yeah.
And you would only do it whenever he had a fight coming up for like the few weeks before a fight. You'd start posting all of these Shane or McGregor ads.
Yeah, who knew McGregor can like boost off a double up, dude?
That was a good era.
That guy was wild to me because he was such a. I guess he was.
He's not dead.
No, well, I think he kind of had a falling out with.
No, he still has 2 fights on it. He still has 2 fights on his contract. I think.
You know who I think is one of the most fascinating people in the world is Mike Tyson. I would love to like just sit down and have a beer with that guy and smoke a joint or something with him. Because,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you?
the way that guy brains.
What do you mean by fascinating?
Yeah, exactly. Like, the shit that guy says, and in fact. One of my favorite quotes of all time is from him. He's like, y'all motherfuckers are getting too used to not getting punched in the face for the shit that you say. And I use that a lot these days because people sit behind their computer and fucking bully people and say shit that they would never say to your face.
Yeah. And I love that he has pigeons and he just flies. Like it's like the last thing you would imagine the most deadly dude on the world to do is just have a bunch of pigeons and fly like just fly them around and like.
Yeah, he's fascinating.
Does pigeon race?
I think it's crazy. The gnarliest dude in the world is like seriously one of the craziest like physical athletes ever, and one of the biggest rock stars like at that time ever. just like flipped a switch and now it's just like has a weed company and eats mushrooms and it's just super soft and spiritual and touch and soft spoken and super empathetic and like really it's just crazy to see like the flip and the
evolution
both sides of the sword from like and over time.
Especially you hear him talk about when he was a kid and he's like, I was doing cocaine at 14 and he was boxing every day and getting,
Have you guys ever seen the documentary about basically Customato and him?
No.
It's amazing. It's like, so Customato was his coach and like basically took him in off the streets.
The dude who found him kind of like
they found him on the streets around like that 14, like really young. Took him in and was like almost like, I don't want to say treated him like a dog, but like got into his head and was just like, you are the greatest. You are unbeatable. You are tough. And he just grew up, learned like listening to this guy that's his coach go, you are this, you are this, you are undefeated. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. And so he got this way. And then Customato dies. And then that's when Mike Tyson goes off the handles and starts going crazy.
I didn't know
and
that.
it's all because he had no leadership. He didn't know what to do. And he had all this money and he had all this power and could do whatever he wanted. And then now he's going into fights without even practicing or, going to camp. And it's this crazy story of how Customato made the most deadly man in the world and then left him alone. And then what do you do when you're alone and you are that deadly and rich and powerful?
I'm kind of happy that he does kind of have a tragic story, like everything that's happened to his life, but I'm glad that seems like he's come
back
around
full
and
circle,
had that evolution.
it motivates people to like overcome like some shit and kind of like, it's just like, I like, who was it? Jamie Foxx. He says it the best. Does describing Mike Tyson at a party is like, someone like everyone's partying and there's a pit bull there and no one knows whose it is.
No one knows whose it is. That's good.
That's good, man. That's good. All right. So
well, good stuff. What do we get some more questions or where you want to go with this?
So let's go the opposite way. Let's go the opposite way. And I think I'm going to ask you this first. In 25 years, what do you want people to remember about Parks Bonifay that has nothing to do with wakeboarding?
Oh, damn, man.
He's a great barefooter?
Yeah. It was a great barefooter. He did a great belly flop. I don't know. That's a really good question. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I want people to just feel like they could be inspired by like just like being spontaneous and just having fun and not taking anything too serious and just believing in yourself, in your true authentic self, and like seeing where that kind of like gets you. Because I feel like everyone's trying to find their lane or their genre or their job or whatever, or themselves or whatever it is. And I think the only thing that, I think just being yourself to the truest form, and that would, if I was remembered for that, I'd be pretty proud of that.
I don't think anybody would argue that you've remained true to your essence and who you are. Like nobody. I don't think people are thinking that you're faking it.
Very narcissistic.
No. I love the saying of stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's just be you, and if people don't enjoy it, then
okay.
You don't
That's
need
okay
to be
too.
friends. You don't have to be like, just as long as you're true to yourself, the people that you will attract will appreciate you and you will appreciate them. And that's sort of what I was going to say is not necessarily just stay true to yourself, but I'm not like concerned on like some legacy that I'm leaving. I want the people that I spent time with to kind of go, I loved hanging out with him, and I know not like every single person did, because he was a certain character, but what I loved about him, he was that, like he was the same guy. He was like this person that was just great to be around. And I know it's like maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but it was what I liked.
Some people don't drink tea.
Some people don't like tea, but yeah, no, I want my friends to look back and go, he was just always a fun time, and he was just a good guy.
Great beard. It's hard. It's not a lot of people have beards like that.
and it's funny, but I still. I want more on the sides, like it's like I'm still inferior of it. Like I see other beards and I'm like, ooh, he's got it on the side.
Don't get these two dudes talking about facial hair right now.
I know.
I'll be sitting here just like I'll be on my phone, like checking Instagram on a podcast.
This is how old we are. That we have beard envy.
Oh yeah. I always said whenever I had the handlebar mustache, we were talking about it earlier. You got a nice mustache now, but when I had a handlebar mustache, it was always, I liked it at the very beginning because people would be like, nice mustache. And you'd be like, cool. And then at one point, so many guys, because no girls are coming up and being like, nice mustache. It was always dudes at a bar that would come up and be like, dude, nice mustache. How long you growing it? And I'm like, you're starting to sound like you're hitting on me, bud. Like, let's leave the facial hair out of the conversation.
I had the same thing happen to me like 2 nights ago. Dude came up to me and was like, bro, that's a great mustache, like Freddie Mercury mustache. Yeah. And I ended up in an awkward conversation for like 30 minutes.
Oh, dude, whenever you got good twisties on it and you got it waxed up, people just want to talk about it.
No,
and
man,
you're like,
I love it, dude. Seriously, you're giving me the best Freddie Mercury vibes right now, and I'm just,
he's like, let me get your number.
30-minute
Drink,
awkward
please.
conversation.
Let me buy you a beer. What's your phone number? Should we hang out sometime? And you're like, I think you're trying to go on a date with me, buddy.
Exactly, dude. And I said
so
the
you
same
went
thing.
and got a coffee
It was just coffee.
because you don't drink tea.
Fuck.
That's
Fucking mustache humor. All right, Shane, what are you secretly better at than Parks?
Oh, it's not too secret, but I'd say golf right now and
shots
and
fired.
one thing the reason why I took rollerblading a little bit more serious is because I did get better than him at it, and I was like, there's not a lot I'm better than Parks at.
That was
and
your
I
motivation.
was like, I got there and was like, I can't stop now. Like
Shane can do the backflip off the kickers like on rollerblades. Like,
I remember
hit
I remember
yeah.
that.
And I was just
With pants on.
I think the first thing was rollerblading, and that's when I kind of was like, yes, like I'm better than my brother at something. Like this is, and it.
So Shane's better than me at rollerblading. That's it.
And golf now.
Oh man.
I mean, maybe golf, but you've been golfing so much, and I have been better for most of our lives.
And
I feel like you've got me nowadays. But for the amount of time that you put in and for how close that you're beating me.
Yeah.
And I do, if you have a bad day, I can get you.
For sure. I could only beat you probably, I'd say 3 out of 5
I'm
times.
still taking I'm looking at this cup half full. Like, even though I'm only 2 strokes off and I never play, it's still a victory. to me.
That's not bad for not playing a lot because you have been. We played together quite a bit lately, and you have been playing really well.
There's some good days. There's some good days.
If Shane's on, Shane.
Yeah.
He's got a way better swing than I do.
Well, you're fucking broken, dude. Like, how does your body feel these days?
It's been worse, been better.
Yeah.
Been worse, been better.
I mean,
those are two opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, I've been a lot. I felt a lot better, but I've felt a lot worse too. So.
Well, I actually have.
I don't think injuries really hinder the golf swing. Maybe I'll blame that on why I get no rotation.
You're like, it's my knees and my shoulders and all the other shit I brought.
I was just up at Jake Owen's backyard bucket golf thing. Got to hang with John Daly,
Bro, I had
Yellow Wolf. Dude, it was pretty sick.
I had dinner with Grubb last night, and he was telling me all about that. I tell everybody about that because it sounded so fucking cool.
I think it's. I'm gonna butcher the name, but Eula Holly. It's like Jake Owens, the country star. He does his backyard kind of like bucket golf. So you hit off a rubber mat, real golf ball. And you have to use the same club the whole round.
Yeah.
And it's only 9 holes. And I think he has like maybe like 150, 200 acres right there. So it's like,
wow.
But it's pretty sick. Some holes are over water. 46 yards is the closest one. 112 over water was like the biggest one.
Perfect.
So it's like, I hit a pitching wedge the whole time. He takes the buckets and he sinks them into like the grass. And this isn't like perfect golf grass or anything. He literally takes these like, I think they're called like Crest automatic, like the automated lawnmowers.
Oh, we talked about lawnmowers last night
He
too.
was showing me, he zooms in and he has like a satellite image on his phone and he's like tracing kind of the image that he wants this thing to cut. And then the thing just goes and takes off and makes like a little bootleg fairway. and then he drops a bucket down with a flag coming out. It was
you're
so
talking
sick.
you're talking about the lawnmowers.
Lawnmowers, yeah.
Because Grub was telling me about this. He said if somebody got a hole in one, you won a lawnmower because I guess he invested in this lawnmower company. And so, and again, this is us getting old. We talked about lawnmowers for like an hour.
How long's this podcast?
The Bonifay Banter just turns into a lawnmower podcast. So these things are really nice.
You guys ready for the
42 horsepower?
They are
The
sick,
unboxing of the lawnmower and the
yeah, a
lawnmower
bigger one,
reviews.
2 small ones, and they're just cruising around all day. They're just going, and they go back to
Yeah.
their charging port and charge, and then when they're charged, they just go off and take off again.
Dude, so I've
John
been
Daly is the shit too, by the way.
All right, tell me
he
more
is,
about John,
He is
yeah.
every bit of like what you, because I've heard all these stories about John Daly. So the bar of what John Daly, he's got to be
Yeah.
John, like he's got to be every bit of John Daly to not come up short of what dude. And he's like just outdid himself. It was crazy, dude.
I heard he played one-handed the entire time.
Yeah, sig in hand, one-handed.
No, and he's like, why'd he play one-handed the whole time? He's like, he couldn't be bothered to put down his drink the entire time.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And he I guess Grubb was saying that Jago was like, yeah, I called him and said, hey, you want to come play? He's like, yeah, but you got to give me a golf cart. And he's like, dude, it's like 20 acres. The golf course is like on 20 acres.
Yeah.
There's not a hole farther than 120 yards. He goes, where the fuck am I gonna put my beer?
Like a golf cart, like a moving, what is it?
One of the push carts that's electric push carts that follows
but
you
even
around.
just like a coaster, like a moving
Yeah.
coaster is
Moving
what
table.
he needed. He
Yeah.
was just like,
Yeah.
I just need to put this down somewhere.
Jake, we need this lawnmower to be a coffee table as well. Yeah,
love
it was
that.
fun. It was really sick.
No, that sounds really cool. Tell Jake I'm down to come next year.
Yeah, dude, I'm in. I'm down for
Jake,
some
we got some
golf. Yeah, we're gonna pack your
Man,
golf
it was
tournament out.
what was crazy is I had 3 holes left to go, and there's a huge jumbotron. Jake's up there, John Daly's on this thing, and there's like 10 people with their scores, like live
You're
scores.
kidding.
Live scores are coming in. It felt like a real event. Like there's flowers on each one of the one. They had the little backstop for like each of the tee boxes, and so I'm 1 stroke down. I'm like +1, and if I get to even, then I'm in there's 3 people that are even, and I will I'll get like
You'll be in a playoff.
I'll be just underneath like John Daly. And all I wanted was a picture of my name on the leaderboard with John Daly's. And like I had 3 holes left. All I had to do was like birdie one of them. And it was kind of easy to birdie, and I like bonked a couple out.
Yeah.
But I was so close.
Did they bounce out of the bucket when you hit them in?
Well, if you really try to like arc at it, then no. If you went in, they had like sand and water in them. So once it went in, it like grabbed it.
Yeah.
If I was like 10, 15 feet out, I was like sculling it, putting it, like rolling it out, and like,
So just going, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that does sound awesome.
but I didn't win either, so I don't know.
Did Daly win?
No,
No.
the dude who won was in my group, or no, the dude who won by 4 strokes, and then they did a playoff, and then he lost.
So,
Top 3 did a playoff.
okay.
He was bummed. He won by 4 strokes in the
bet.
major thing
I bet.
because we did two laps of 9, so we did 18.
How long did it take?
About an hour and 20 minutes each round, maybe.
Yeah. And then afterwards, was there like a little party?
Oh yeah,
and
we did
you
a whole
fuck-
party. Bluegrass band played.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
John. Everyone's just kicking it at the bar. Yellow
Dude.
Wolf, John. Yeah, it was
That's
pretty sick.
rad. I hear it's out in the middle of nowhere too, in Tennessee.
Sam C. Yeah, what's that? Oh yeah, it's like 20 minutes, kind of about 30 minutes outside of Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah.
It's so weird. Like you can, and up in the mountains there, like you
Mm-hmm.
can be like a mile and a half from someone, and it's like a
20
15,
minutes.
20 minute drive.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's like you can see their house, and it's like
You got to drive around a mountain to get there.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I love
it.
that.
It's cool. It's nice.
I love that part of the country. We have a place in
It's
Asheville,
beautiful. Yeah.
and it's just over the mountains, Nashville. Yeah. Yeah.
What else we got? I
What
love
else?
this. I love the questions coming at us, and we're like unprepped. Like we can just hang out.
It's
you
kind of
know?
relaxing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, so this one I think is pretty good. What's the closest either of you came to walking away from wakeboarding completely? Like, was there a point in your life where you were just like, fuck this, like this is too much, this is just beat me up too much?
I don't know if it was like really contemplating on leaving wakeboarding, but I remember I and this is weird, but it was like when the quarter pipe was out of the projects, I remember we were out there for like 3 days straight, and I really wanted to like conquer this thing and like figure it out so I could go bigger.
The
and
quarter
like
pipe?
Yeah, the quarter, like that small little unit
the
quarter
tin
pipe.
pan quarter pipe in the.
No, not the one from like
okay.
Carnival. It was like
got
the
you.
unit quarter pipe that was like, I was like, I think that these are going to be at, it was at Wake the Lines and other events. And I was like, I think if I can get some serious, a trick on here, it could, get me to next rounds, like with basic runs. Like I was like sort of super into it. And I remember one time I went and took a shower and the shower just hurt because my neck and my back hurt. I was so sore that I like literally teared up, and I was like, the pressure from the shower hit me, and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, this is like, I can't even take a shower. And I remember I got very, very mad and frustrated and kind of been like, I don't have to do this shit. Like, we can just like have fun, and I don't have to bang myself up on a quarter pipe, because at the beginning you were slamming a lot, and like you would make one and you're like, cool, I got 2 feet above. Like,
Do you think that was a time like that was a point to where you kind of like quit really squeezing the throttle and like putting and like really
so.
and like
Well, no, because then I mean, once I tried the double P and I messed my ankle up really bad, and it just never healed, and I kept riding and would wait a few months and then ride, and that was where I was like, this isn't even fun anymore, because even when I want to go have fun and ride, it will just flare up, and then I can't ride, and my knees like swollen, my ankle's swollen, I can't even walk the next few days, and I was like, this isn't what I want to like keep doing. Like, it's tough, but I was like, at least I was trying something really cool, and I thought a double P, if I could have made that first, I would have been like, there we go. I made one more last big.
You made
trip.
a Hail Mary throw.
Made a Hail Mary throw, and then I got worked on it, and then But that was where because even we did the 20-year anniversary for Liquid Force video that I did after 20 years, and I remember riding with Trevor for that, and I was doing doubles up into Henshaw's pool out at Area 51, and it would be, well, I could only ride like once a week, because I would ride and my ankle would swell up, and I would have to take the few days, like another week or 2 off. And then I'd call Trevor. I'd be like, I'm good to go. And I would go it wouldn't even be a long set. It would be like 15, 20 minutes. And then one little fall could just make my ankle swell up. And I was like, that was a good run, guys. We done. Sayonara.
Yeah, I would say probably in the injuries is like when you're at the bottom of the barrel of an injury, it's like kind of like, but at the same time, it makes you, I guess like sometimes when you get injured, sometimes you're so frustrated by the situation that you're in and like the road ahead of you, to where you're more thirsty. Sometimes you're more thirsty to like get back at it, but sometimes you also feel defeated. So, and that feeling kind of like comes and goes, like of like you being down, being like, man, like, fuck this. Or sometimes you're like, damn, I can't wait to get for this thing, get this cast off and just get in the gym and get healthy again to get back on the water. Like so every injury is kind of like, after you have a lot of injuries, and depending on which stage of your life you're kind of like in, as you have multiple injuries spaced out over like 20, 30 years, it depends on the moment. But I remember like the second injury, after I had my knee infection, and then I was like bedridden for like 3 months, couldn't wakeboard for like a year and a half, like had to move my bed downstairs. I couldn't get up my stairs forever. Like I was like, it was really messed up for a while. My right knee was never really the same.
It's depressing too.
Yeah,
like, it's not good for your mental health.
That's when I shaved my dreads and shit. Yeah. Like I went through like, I was 26 then, so I called it like a quarter life crisis is what it felt like to me. Like I just moved houses. Like,
is that when you moved in here?
Yeah, that's when I just like, cause I was going through that. The recession was just getting ready to hit, but it was just like, yeah, it was.
Was
just
that the
crazy
one?
time? But it was when I got hurt right after that OWC. It was when I got back from that one and I was healthy.
Yeah,
and then I hurt my other knee.
Yeah.
So that one, and it was just like 2 life punches to the nose that just kind of like that kind of sucked.
I wasn't there, but Wolf was there filming that day, and he showed me the video when he got home. And I remember hearing the audio of you landing and just going, and I don't think it was just the pain that I was hearing. It was like the fuck, this just happened again. Like this.
Yeah, you can almost hear the way I said, no. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I go, no.
No, it's the initial where you go, like, yeah, like, you just grabbed. It's in the documentary, and it's beautiful how they do it. But it's when you land and because you can deal with the pain. You just went through such a gnarly, painful thing with the knee. On your other knee,
pain wasn't
wasn't it. It was you just landing and coming to grips with not again over something just as silly as this, like just a little rail out here. Like, this isn't why I'm wakeboarding, just to get hurt doing this.
That was a Ronix. It was a Ronix shoot. We didn't do Surf Expo that year. We had our booth out at Surf Expo.
And it was during Surf Expo.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about that? Because I was going to hit it all day and I didn't hit it. Everyone was sessioning it. And I got in my truck and I did a lap the far way. Usually when you leave, you go this way. But I did the far way and I was going like so slow. And I was just like, should I hit this thing? I was like, I didn't hit it all day. Yeah. There's a bunch of dealers there. Nah, I'm gonna hit it. I'll just cruise home. Like, I was like, and then I like got to the other side. And like the whole time I'm just like looking at, I'm watching people hit it over and over as I'm going around the back side of the lake. And I'm just like, no, yeah. And like at that time, it's not even that crazy, but like fucking looking back at it and like what I'm telling you is like how slow this lap was and how much. And I'm telling you, this is all I thought about is should I ride? Should I show up for Ronix and do it, even though because I just hadn't hit it all day. And then that was the very first hit I hit. God. The rope got snagged underneath the thing. I was trying to like nose press.
That's even crazier.
Well, it was kind of crazy. I snagged the front of it, and then my board actually got over the rope, and that ejected me out the top. I felt my knee pop in the air. So as I'm scorpion up in the air, that's like my knee popped before I even hit the ground. Just by throwing the momentum of my board, the way I was going, I felt it in the air, and when I hit. It just went. Yeah,
that's when I thought it happened because you can see your knee bend.
Yeah, I felt something in the air pop, and when I hit, like that's when it went like 90 degrees to the side. You're right. That noise is like it's kind of hard to watch certain parts of the documentary. I watch it like with Paige's family and stuff at Christmas, and I was like, man, just like
I gotta go to the bathroom.
That part's not really. I mean, I can handle that part now, but like watching like dad talk and like telling like the beginning stories, I always get like get super choked up on like.
Well, they did such a good job with it that like those interviews with dad and Uncle Paul and telling those stories, it is deep, like and it has dad's inflection of like that voice, like it resonates like,
and you can hear him almost crying in it. Yeah, so
you don't get a lot of. Like, I can't think of very many things that we have dad's voice on, and it's so iconic, and it's such this, like, thing that just
has a texture to it.
Has such a texture, and they have it so good in the documentary. That it's like...
Wolf said something to me recently. I guess his mom found some, like, old home videos and it had his dad in it, and he was like, dude, I haven't heard my dad's voice in, like, 20 years.
Yeah.
He was like, it was crazy being able to hear his voice.
Yeah,
I still have Peter B's voice from his voicemail. Like
you saved it.
Like I've audio recorded it, and it's like it's just.
What classic. Does he say?
He's like, "This is Pistol Pete's car wash," and it's just so. It's like it's so insane.
I remember it's so weird. This is Pistol Pete. This is Pistol Pete's car wash and Tenant Ryan. I'm not available at the moment. But if you leave him, it was like way too formal. Yeah. I remember giving him shit for all the time. I was like, "What's up with this lame ass like what the hell, business voicemail that you got?" You're like, "What are you talking about?"
Isn't it funny that you're like, "What the hell is this, Dad?" Now, like now we're talking about
it. But it's better than Betty B's voicemail right now. Betty B's been running the same voicemail for so long.
So bad.
And it basically goes. I've missed your call right now because I have lost my phone. And basically, if I don't call you, if I was you, I'd call me back.
Because I'm not going to call you.
It's so it's like so borderline irresponsible and just kind of like shit's crazy right now, but fucking just call me back.
It's actually pretty sick. You've never heard anything like
Honestly, I was just about to say, I think that's what I'm going to change mine to.
yeah.
And if I don't call you, I would call
probably
me.
lost my phone, so I want to call me back because chances are I'm not going to call you.
It's so good, and every time I hear it, I'm just like, it's such a bold move, like just to be like, nah, I didn't call you for a reason, but if you need to get a hold of me, call me back. Like,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Man.
If there was, the documentary was awesome. You've been a Red Bull rider for a long time, and
25 years this year.
that's insane. And the documentary was insane. Is there anything that wasn't in the documentary that you wish it was?
Yeah, 100%. That's a really good question. Well, for one, this thing with the documentary was an hour and 20 minutes long. It's an hour long now. So we had to cut 20 minutes out.
Really?
Yeah. So like
You can't like put out a director's cut or something with some commentary.
that's a good. I mean, I bet there are hard drives of the original kind of hour,
Yeah.
and that would be we've always wanted like that was in 2009, like when that came out. So it's like you can almost do like a.
Like
always do maybe a second kind of one, but
20 years coming up, you can do 20-year.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
but-
almost due for another documentary. Like, I mean, it was done so early in his life. It's like part 2.
Yeah.
This is the
PJ.
next. Yeah.
No, but I would say the part that we didn't I don't even think we like cut it out. I don't even know why we didn't, like, this wasn't a piece of it, and it's something that was super important, but it was the death of my uncle Timmy, who drowned water skiing. This is my dad's little brother in 1979 up in Pensacola on the Bayou de Har. He like ski hit him in the back of the head or just knocked him out, no life jacket, and the family looked for him for like 45 minutes, and then it just really hit talking to like the people who were there that day, and just the way it affected the family, because I've heard it from multiple angles over the years after I grew up, but for the fact that I like told this story about my family, about the Bonifays, the family tradition, and I didn't mention that Tim Bonifay kind of like drowned water skiing, when that's the biggest message that my mom and Bonifay Ski School, and you know, even though I have shots without life jackets, this day I promote wear a life jacket to the fullest, and it's a shame that I feel bad and ashamed that we didn't put that in the documentary. Because it's such an important message, and it's a hard lesson learned for all the Bonifays, and it was just such a pivotal and key moment of the whole Bonifays involvement in water skiing.
Yeah. Was that stuff interviewed? Was that content there? And it just wasn't put in.
Yeah, I think that might have been maybe some of the 20 minutes that got pulled out for some
was
reason.
it
I
in
don't
there?
know what we left. I don't know why we would like leave in some other stuff, because rewatching it now, like there's some stuff that just I feel like this could have been like 40. Like it could have. There's
Could've
some
cut some of
stuff.
the stuff,
Yeah, but I mean, I've watched this 100 times. And
You should do a reboot and put the
I would love
Red
to see
Bull,
that
the
120.
the F1 trick, and
some of
that stuff.
everything that's happened since 2009.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
There's been a lot. That's what I mean. Think about that. This is 2009.
I can't believe
and this
it's
is
that
now
long ago.
almost 20 years later. Like,
That's weird.
And he's like, and he's still doing this shit. And
Yeah.
it's like making like a biography or a documentary about like Macaulay Culkin, only with the Home Alone thing, and it's like, but like he had a whole life after that. Like, there's so much more that's going on after. You
What
know
about
what I
the
mean?
Godson?
Like, so, yeah, it's like there's other things that are happening still. Like,
Yeah, now
why
you can
did
put his brother in it.
Yeah.
The Macaulay Culkin comparison.
I mean, I was trying to think of somebody that was young and deserved a documentary, but yeah, no, that's weird. But yeah, no, it
it's
is
good
odd that
question.
he
Good
kept
question.
going.
Yeah. That was definitely the one. Tim. Yeah,
Tim,
Uncle Tim.
cheers to Tim.
Cheers to Tim. Is that worth the break?
Yeah, it's worth a break.
Cheers.
Cheers, Tim B. When Mastercraft told me I could design my new XT22, I went straight to designmy.mastercraft.com and started building out my boat, picking out colors, interiors, and all the options along the way. Now, me being the smart, recently married man that I am, I figured I should get my wife, Paige, involved. So I showed her a few of my designs, and she said, "Those are pretty sick, but let me try one." Go figure, she absolutely nailed it on the first shot. Fast forward, our XT22 came to life and is floating in the lake. Now we're glass whipping, side slipping, and the whole family's belly flopping. Head over to designmy.mastercraft.com and bring your dream boat to life today. All right, yeah, we're back. We're talking about Shane's Ninja Turtle, real artist. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. And Shane, by the way, I do predict that I can
You think you
pick.
know?
I think I know.
You think you know who he is?
Katen's definitely a Donatello.
Oh, he is. He is a Donatello.
What's your
for
favorite
sure.
Ninja Turtle?
I've never thought about that.
Were you a Ninja Turtles fan?
Yeah, I watched Ninja Turtles.
If you were a Ninja
every
Turtle,
day.
what's your Ninja Turtle would you want to be?
I think Michelangelo.
He's not wild enough to be a
You're not wild enough.
You gotta, no,
Yeah, you're way too. You're way too methodical. Way too. You're way too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would definitely.
That's such an esoteric
Because he's very,
question for
he's
me.
very centered in the group. He has a lot of, intelligent things to say, but he's not necessarily.
I always
the
thought-
leader.
yeah.
He's not getting. Although I've golfed with him a few times and he gets as mad as Raphael.
I'll tell you what. I'm a really calm guy, and I have my shit together until I get on a golf course or get behind the wheel of a car. Yeah.
It's because a lot of pressure's on the line. I feel like even when you're driving, I've heard like Joe Rogan talk about this. He goes, when you're in the road rage comes from like,
Bro.
so much is at risk when you're driving. Everything's chill. You're listening to
Yeah.
music and you're talking. But like when someone cuts you off and all of a sudden it switches and gets real for a second, your heart rate fucking jacks up.
Yeah.
Like you get a real emotion because of like what's at risk.
I think it's exactly.
And obviously you're betting a lot of money in golf and feel the same.
I think it's totally opposite for me. Like I am always very calm and I'm an aggressive driver, so I'm aware of everything that's going on around me.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty
Donatello.
passive. I'm
So
pretty,
Donatello.
I'm a pretty passive driver.
You know what pisses me off is everybody else. Like, I just can't. I can't stand people who have no awareness of anybody else around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's how you react to that, because chances are the way you react doesn't affect the way they're going to drive now.
Yeah.
Or first, shout out, Katen's pouring me a glass of wine right now. 100 years of water skiing anniversary, baby.
I do have to say I probably was slacking on the air horn there.
Oh no, we
you-
hit it.
you-
We hit
got
it for
it.
Francois, yeah. And we've never. Shane said we never had wine on the podcast, huh?
Yeah, this is
Gotta
nice.
get
We're a sophisticated podcast now.
You know I'm not coming to do a podcast with you guys without wine.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 I remember one time when
Where's this
when
from?
we did a fantasy.
South of
This is
Florida,
like
Florida.
California.
Paso Robles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
What are
good
we
wine.
drinking? Is this
That's
a Caps Have? What are we?
Yeah, it's a cab. I think it's a red blend. No, it's a cab.
It's good.
Yeah.
I remember it was a few years ago during the fantasy football draft when we'll get into some fantasy football. But I did show up with wine and cheese one night, and it was just because I was on this rhythm of just loving some good cheese with some wine, and you get focused in on your draft and you're locked in. And I was like, everybody's bringing beers and pizza,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I brought wine and cheese, and I remember everybody kind of being like, we're not going to talk shit, but Jesus, that's a little different than what I thought was going on.
What is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I mean, that is it. So the loser of our pointless fantasy football league, it really is not a bad
It's
thing
not
that
bad
has
enough.
to do.
No,
All you got to do
it's
is
not
buy
bad
pizza
enough.
and wings
Yeah.
and beer for the draft party. But let's give a shout out to the Pointless Fantasy Football
Yeah,
League, which
boys.
Katen is a member of right now. And this is 16 years going, boys.
That's crazy.
You
So
realize
good.
that?
It's such
It's
a
actually
good.
pretty crazy to think. And I actually wrote. I have the list right here. So if you're listening right now, this is we're in a 16-man deep league pointless fantasy football league, and this is the list: Sean Watson, Brian Grubb, Shane Bonifay, Aaron Katen, Parks Bonifay, Chad Sharp, Danny Harf, Ryan Wolf, Sean Moore, Jeff Barton, Nevin Tootin, Paul O'Brien, Jimmy LaRich, Adam Arrington was a new addition, Tony Smith, and Chewy Spencer Williams. That's the rundown. All 16 members right there.
Did you say Staker though? Didn't Stakers jumped in? Didn't he take?
He was supposed to take no, he never jumped in. Did he? No.
No, I think he took Chad's
Stager
spot.
took.
Oh,
no,
yeah, you're
no,
right.
Adam took Chad's
No, you're
spot.
100% right, Shane. You're 100% right. Chad Sharp.
Adam
is
took
out.
Chad's stop.
Adam
Chad's
took,
spot.
but where did Who's?
No, Adam took Kevko's spot. 'Cause
Oh, you're right.
Kevko was in.
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So that's a bad list right there. Chad Sharp is actually out for the time being. Which we never we talked about Chad. Like,
we would love so Chad.
My bad, Sticker. My bad,
most
Sticker.
notorious, like this is like cliche Chad for all 16 years or 15 that he was involved is we would all sort of meet up. Maybe not all of us, but there would be like 12, 10 of us in Katen's studio, and we'd be like getting ready for draft order, and we'd look, and Chad has yet to sign in, and somebody will call Chad and go, Chad, draft is happening, and he'd go, I'm at Disney right now. Or one time he's like pulling his boat out. He's like, I know it's happening, but I got to pull this boat out real quick. And he's just like never on it. And then you're like, oh, okay.
And
then,
it would take him like 3 weeks to download WhatsApp. Okay, because this is how old our league is. We didn't have group chats on iPhones in the beginning, so we had to have WhatsApp so we could all be on the same group chat, and that's why we're still on WhatsApp.
iPhone only allowed like 12 people on the group chat or something.
No, I think it was like 8.
Yeah. You and Grub were out at dinner the other night, and somebody threw in a photo that caught us all a little off guard. But yeah, classic.
I think that's what drove maybe Chad decided to leave, because Chad drafted Aaron Rodgers first pick. If you're a wakeboarder, you don't know, but like if you know about fantasy football, first pick of the first round
of the 2025
it wasn't
season.
his first. He didn't have number one pick of the whole draft, but his first round pick was Aaron Rodgers.
It was so bad, and that's him coming off of the Achilles injury,
just like
And
Aaron Rodgers.
to give you perspective, some people didn't. Most leagues didn't draft Aaron Rodgers the whole time.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, we do have a great one. And it's 16 people. It's a big fee to get in. I don't know if we want to talk prices, but
it goes up every year. It's gone up like $50 a year, so you can imagine where it's at now.
It's a lot. It's a little too much. I get mad every year. I write in and I go, is this serious, guys? We can't keep doing this.
I think we've capped it at this point.
We've capped it. But it's a great time. Yeah. I've never won. Parks has won.
I won the second or third year.
You beat me.
Have you won?
Yeah, it was good
because I've been second place twice now.
I've never even got second. Yeah. I've made the playoff a handful of times, and
I was lucky because before the last game, Parks was like, "Hey, you just want to split this," and he beat me.
Yeah, there you go.
I got 3 seconds.
Yeah,
one first.
Yeah,
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Damn.
I have never even got second.
Was it Parks Stradamus here?
Yeah, Parks and Drama is arguably the greatest football team of all time.
The greatest football team of all time.
All right, so you.
Well, thanks. Wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say you are our commissioner, right?
Yeah, I'm the commissioner,
and you come up with all of our names.
Yeah, I would change. Yeah, if you didn't change your name, it was mandatory that you change your name each year. And if you didn't change your name before the season started, then I changed it for you.
And let me tell you something.
Every year,
Parks Bonifay is a great wakeboarder, but man, is he really good at creating team names for people.
Really
creating names for people.
Better than anybody could do on their own. In fact, the one you created for me 3 years ago is still my team name because it's so fucking good.
It's one of the ones that I'm not changing because that's
it's too good.
Yeah. It's radically left-footed.
Yeah, and that is such
me knowing that you're on regular.
Well, that's it's got so many facets to it that we couldn't even explain it to anybody that's not in the league. Yeah.
Well, what's beautiful about the names that he comes up with is that they are 3, maybe 4 word punchlines that captivate the person's personality, the life that they've lived in the last year
of that life.
So
what was Chad Sharp's like? Miller Lights and diapers.
Miller Lights and diapers. So good.
Cheers, Commish.
Yeah,
we'll keep you updated on the season right now.
I mean, we could possibly just do whenever fantasy football starts going, we just do one whole episode just on fantasy football about our draft,
or maybe just updates.
But people could dig. It might not be one of the actual episodes, but we give like a midweek release.
Yeah.
Little half hour.
Yeah, I think a weekly update of the fantasy.
A lot of the
season.
members of the Pointless Fantasy Football League have been severely disappointed on how much we've been talking or not talking about the league on the banter. So
They're gonna love
well, there
this
you go.
one then.
Let's go ahead and give Sean Moore a little shout out because I know one time we did talk about the fantasy football team league and we did not mention him, and I felt really bad because I was like, he was like one of the names we left off or whatever. But
It's hard to run down a 16-man list.
it is really hard, especially when people are dropping out and new people coming in.
Dude, you should have more.
We
on
definitely
the podcast.
having them on.
And it should be like, the Hot Ones YouTube.
The hot wings.
Yeah. You
Sean
guys
Moore,
see,
lover of hot wings.
super hot wings.
Maybe
would
at
be
the end, dude. I can't do hot wings. Or,
No?
not
not real
But I think
spicy.
that's the whole fucking point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the whole point.
Everyone has a line.
No, we can do it. We can do it. We can.
That's
do
a
it.
great idea.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, a little bit, Katen, I appreciate you coming in. Cheers for
Cheers
the
to
first
you.
glass of wine. And you took first time I got to sit out of this seat. That
was fun.
That was really fun, dude. Yeah, appreciate the
You
questions.
did
and
good.
stuff.
Yeah, they're good questions. Really got down to it. You
Yeah.
know, inspirations, where we'd be, things like that. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I figured you guys, I listened to the podcast, so you guys talk about everything, but
I do love that whenever I asked you or we asked you, we're like, hey, do you want to do this? And this was months ago. And you're like, immediately, yes, but I want to ask the question. There was no hesitation. It wasn't even like, let me think about it. It was like, yes, but I want to be in control.
It took me a millisecond to realize that I was like, there's like, these guys are so much more interesting than me. They have so many more stories than I do.
But it's not true because you have been involved with wakeboarding for so long. You have been part of big pivotal moments of every, here in the Mecca in Orlando. And like, I can't even like just come up with a synopsis of everything you've done because you literally have been here since like, what would you
Since
say?
we
Like
moved to-
97, 90, 95, 90s.
I think
late 90s.
Yeah, what's
I
kind of
think
the
it may-
history? What's kind of like, walk us through like kind of like
So
your involvement in the.
I started wakeboarding in high school, and I was probably,
Who was your friend circle kind of?
I wakeboarded with Ryan Wolf and Carlos Rivero and Kobe Mikasic and who else? Anthony Monaco.
Oh, Monaco.
Some solid names right there.
And, like Chris Bischoff and like Kobe was such a, like I looked up to that guy and like I still look up to that guy. Like we were talking about
Kobe's-
him earlier.
Yeah.
Kobe's the best, dude.
And, I wakeboarded throughout high school and I was a pretty good wakeboarder. Like it wasn't like,
Got some tantrums, back roll.
I could do tantrums, I could do back rolls, I could do big. I went pretty big. Like you knew
Nice.
me, like I was always pretty an athletic guy. I could have, but I got hurt, I broke my ankle really bad when I was like 19 and
Tell me about it.
yeah, and then I was kind of putzing around, and my parents were like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? And I ended up getting a job with one of my dad's good friends that he worked with and moved to New Orleans for a couple years till like 2002. And I was there by myself. I didn't really know anybody. And I had my dad's old camera with me, and I'll just kind of wander around the city taking pictures. And after like 2 years, I'm like, fuck this.
A film camera?
Yeah, it was an old Canon AE1 and a couple really nice lenses with it that my dad had given me.
You still got that?
Your dad was super into
I
photography?
do. Yeah. He actually, my dad was an architect, and he taught an architectural class, and they needed their photography class, a teacher. Something happened to him, and they're like, "Hey, could you teach our photography class?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So he literally like taught a photography class in college, and
Damn, that'd be kind of sick to have as your dad as a.
Cool.
he
An
Well,
architect and a.
But he probably did. He have like sick photos hanging on the wall. And
Yeah,
stuff?
he always had
so
really
you were
cool-
inspired by like the photo. You knew he took. Kind of
he's a very creative guy. Like
Right.
he built themed hotels for Disney and Hard Rock. Like he built the Yacht and Beach Club, the Boardwalk, the Grand Floridian.
Damn.
And then he worked for Hard Rock for 20 years or something like that, and built Hard Rocks all over the planet. So
Anything I've heard of. I'm just joking.
but he didn't ever teach me anything about photography. He just gave me a camera. So I kind of figured it out on my own. And, you know, I was talking to Ryan Wolf, and I was living in New Orleans, and everybody's having fun. They just moved onto this Lake Whippoorwill, and they're living with a bunch of wakeboarders. I'm like, fuck it, I'm coming home, and I'm going to be a photographer. So I came home, and Joey Meddock actually like kind of showed me the ropes. He's like, hey, you know, when you're shooting action, you want to shoot this stuff. And he was shooting a Nikon, and Letchworth was shooting a Nikon. So I bought a Nikon, and you know, I've shot Nikon for 20 something years and switched to Sony recently.
At that moment when you're switching to Nikon, was it that different? And did you have to understand how the film was being like sort of captured differently than a Canon? You know what I mean? Like old film cameras, like the way you just said they shot Nikon.
Or did it even matter to you at the stage of your career?
No, it didn't matter. And back then,
but did you notice that? Like what Shane was?
No, because the AE one I had was at that point, you know, this is 1999 or 2000, and at that point it was a 20-year-old camera. You know, so when I bought my first camera, my first Nikon, my first professional camera was an F5. And this thing was a tank, dude. Like it could shoot 8 or 9 frames a second of film.
Super soon.
So those are great for sequences, you know? You can bang a sequence out pretty good there.
But if you think
good
about
luck shooting some wake skating.
Yeah, right. If you think about that, it's 8 or 9 frames a second, whatever it was. And you have 36 shots on a roll of film. That's 3 seconds, and you're swapping out film. So that's one sequence, and you're basically.
No, I know.
Yeah, I've talked to Bear about that. Like, kind of like when you were shooting film, everything's fun and games on digital. You can wind out on big as cards, but like back in the day, you're trying to get a board slide 270 front board 270 out, and
you're doing it 10 times,
and they're going you're just reloading to get one roll.
Yeah,
like 6 or 7, 8 rolls to get like the one,
especially a water housing too, where you have to pop it out of the water housing, undo it, that.
You're sitting in a tube, and you shoot 36 photos, and you got to hop back in the boat and swap out.
That was the worst back in the day. I remember like cold water photo shoots.
Kids will never understand what it was like.
I gotta change
before
film.
GoPros.
Yeah. So they don't even get it. And now with what's
die.
a good camera shooting? How many frames per second is a camera shooting nowadays?
All right.
So it's like
I'm going to tell you some mind-boggling shit. I just bought a Canon A9 III, and it shoots 130 frames per second raw without a blackout. So it's got no shutter, and it's got a global shutter, which means it captures every pixel. Nobody's going to know what the fuck I'm talking about unless they're a photographer, but it captures every pixel at the exact same moment. Most of them are progressive scans, so it takes the top line, the next line, the next line, and goes all the way down. And it happens in a fraction of a second.
That's why lightning flashes get those lines come across.
The shutter. It depends.
Or when you take your shutters off from your ISO, that you get those lines across.
That's probably like some. I don't know what the technical term is, but
are you talking about with your iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's reading.
Yeah, it's reading down.
Yeah, and then a global shutter goes, right?
No, that's a progressive scan goes like that. A global shutter, this one captures everything at the exact same second. Every pixel on that image sensor. This is the first time in history we've ever been able to do this. And
okay.
It does so many things. Like you can sync up a flash now at 180,000th of a second.
Yeah, that's
which is
crazy. Yeah,
when we were I don't know what
catch up, PB. Just sit quiet and catch up, man.
The geek heads out there are gonna be like, yeah, that's fucking
I've even wanted to have do a podcast where it's just like we just talk some camera shit.
Talk shop.
Like, do that when I'm in Indo. Or something.
Yeah, nobody. I know that it's such a small group, especially our demographic. Yeah. These wakeboarders are like, whatever. Carry on.
I mean, dude, it's pretty cool where we've come from and where we are now. Like the fact that I have that camera now that does so much, that the capabilities are. It opens up possibilities that we've never had before in photography. Like technically, you couldn't do it before. Like before, when you wanted to high sync shoot something on film, you'd have to use a Hasselblad with a leaf shutter.
Yeah,
you could sync up to like 500th of a second. And then they started getting really good with the radio transmitters when it got to digital, and you could start shooting at like 1,000 or 1,500. But even that was a stretch sometimes.
I'm not cutting you off, but I'm sort of cutting you off because I feel like we started talking cameras and not
nobody's going to be interested.
No. Not only that, I was super interested, but I was just kind of like, wait, we were on a story. We were hearing a story, and you got back to Florida, and you were Matt and Joey.
I asked if your dad shot did photography.
So Joey was helping you, and you like got back in there. So this is like early 2002.
So I started shooting photos, and to be honest with you, I didn't think about it as a career at all until Kevco bought a picture from me. You know, Kevco was like, "Oh, that picture's cool. Can I buy it from you?" And I'm like, "You'll pay me for this?" And I knew like Joey and Josh were making a living out of it, but I didn't ever think that I could make a living out of it. Like never. Even to this day, it still kind of blows me away that people pay me to do this. Like,
watch your mouth.
No, I'm serious. Like I know, like at this point in my life, it's kind of like I know how to take a good picture with the right equipment, and I know which equipment does what, and I know how to make a client happy. But it still kind of blows me away that that's what I get paid to do.
Yeah, that's a job. Yeah.
Did you guys ever have that when you were wakeboarding? You're like, fuck, I get paid for this?
I've still yet to this day wondered why people have paid me to do anything, because I would almost be doing it anyways. No, I would almost be doing it anyway. Like I want to do this. I liked wakeboarding. I was like, whether you paid me or not, I would still be here at this event. I would be doing that. With filming now, I'm like, this is what I like to do, and I'm like.
Dude, before I came over here,
hit you sometimes, like when you're on the road and you're just like,
what?
Obviously all the time if you think about it, but sometimes you're like,
I
can't believe I'm in the spot with this, doing where I am with the group of friends I'm doing it with, and then getting paid for it. Yeah, and sometimes the epiphany does like,
yeah. So, what about?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
When did you meet? Yeah, because
who's the host? Who's the host?
Take it away, Kay.
No, I don't. I was gonna say I don't know where I was going with that because we started talking about cameras and I lost my train of thought.
No, I mean it's just you shooting and wakeboarding and finally getting paid, but like more so like what were some of the most memorable moments of your wakeboarding shooting career? Like what did you shoot that you at the end of the day were like that was awesome?
Yeah,
like one of your favorite photos.
You know what always sticks out to me, and I don't know where these photos are, is Danny's 1260. You were there with me.
I was there. I actually shot it too.
Yeah, you
were
filming.
Yeah, that one's actually funny.
Damn, you shot Danny's 12, huh?
Yeah. That was a crazy day. We tried for like 3 days.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to remember, like it was bad weather. Like we're kind of working around weather, and we're kind of working around Danny too because he was getting beat up. And
well, we also knew it was 1260. Like the odds of him landing it are like they're not close.
He
like,
was
nobody's
so
ever
close,
made it.
though.
Yeah, but like
so
still
close.
Nobody's ever made it. Like you're like shooting a NBD. That's always like a roll of the dice. Like it might not happen.
Thank God we were shooting digital then.
Yeah. Well, that one was funny for me because I remember I showed up. And I think he tried a few already, and then I get out in the boat and I'm there. Somebody else is filming.
No, I gave you the camera. I had
You were shooting the video.
I brought a video camera too, and I was like, if somebody's there to film this, I'm just gonna hand this to you. And you showed up, and I'm like, dude,
film
this.
Film history.
And literally,
Here's film history.
And literally, I got the camera and he landed it within like a few tries.
Yeah.
And I set the camera down and I was like, my job's done.
That was easy. and I've been there for 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. That's what I remember as me kind of being like, as soon as you put a camera in my hand, my boys are going to do dumb shit.
You know, that was the first jump out of the boat clip. When first time anyone because we all we all jumped in and before that when people made a trick and like no one really nowadays when like any
that happens
on any
now?
level trick
Really?
like when Thomas did that when it's like when bangers go down the crew jumps in.
Bro,
it's almost like carrying a surfer up the beach. Like it's wakeboarding's like kind of like version of that kind of like thing. That was that dude. Operation Blue Turkey is what we called the 1260 before Wake Awards because he landed it about a week before Wake Awards. Wake Awards was like they did Trick of the Year. Wakeboard Magazine did this huge like
And
just
that's when
Wakeboard.
we
Yeah.
announced it. Yeah.
And then they
yeah.
said and so we knew he was going to win Trick of the Year, but we had when we talked about it, and this crew like that, you, me, this crew, we all locked it down.
There
We're
was
like,
about
hey.
10 of us. I wish I
Yeah.
could remember everybody was there.
But we locked it down. We go, this is the name of this is Operation Blue Turkey. So like if you're talking about it, don't
Because
let
you can't say
Yeah.
the 1260.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew. It was
remember-
like super. Yeah.
They showed all the
That's
tricks.
got
that's
goosebumps,
actually
dude.
look like that photo right there is. I think that's Danny's best trick.
Yeah, I
Like
think-
for the 1260, and that's all of us like partying there.
Move of the year.
Yeah, move of the year.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Minus Chad.
Chad's never at the shop.
He's off getting beers.
Rux
Bro, look at how young you guys are there.
I know.
Look at Shane's baby face.
Grub still looks exactly the same.
Exactly the same, dude.
Grab's a
It's
Grab's a
crazy.
vampire.
You know
Grab's
what's crazy
1200
is
years old.
actually Ruck does too, but with glasses now.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
He
right,
does.
right.
I think he still has the same beard too.
He does. It's very similar to yours.
Nick, yeah, Juani, the whole squad.
Wow.
Franz
Even
Wall's in
Franny's
there.
in- even
Franz
Franz
Wall's
Wall's
in
in
there,
there.
tucked in
He's
the back,
hiding.
doing the old Tino. Tons of jokes in there. That's great.
So I don't keep up with wakeboarding that much anymore. So I don't get like,
La Familia.
yeah, dude, I love Massey. Like Massey's my hombre, and I went to Lake Como, and his family put me up in their hotel and like fed us and gave us really good wine, and like we had a blast with them. Like they're amazing. But I get to go. I shoot the Masters every year, and the wakeboarders are it's insane. They're like, we used to get super stoked about double flips, and they're doing them off the wake now. And I admit that we didn't have the wakes that they did, but
It is impressive how good these kids have gotten.
it's wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
It's where when I shoot in the boat at the Pro Tour, and I think it was last year, but they do a few like in this scenario, different events have different formats. But last year, I remember Nick Rappa, he would do a double tantrum to blind, and he like did it good, and I was like, damn, that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen off the wake. And then the next pass, he gets like a second go at it, and he does it even bigger. Like he goes even bigger and almost out in the flats. And I'm like, how did I just watch the best trick I've ever seen and then him go and do it even bigger? I'm
He
like,
did the same trick,
oh yeah.
and
Like,
just because he wanted to do it bigger.
well, Nick Rappa would do a run that he could do, and he'd almost do it a little smaller, and then the next time around, he would go and do everything like tins out into the
It's an
flat.
interesting strategy.
Double half caps out in the
Nick's
flats.
like a Darren Shapiro or like a Philip Sovin. Like
Yeah.
he was like they're a calculated different type of like competitor, a weapon. Like dude, they were sharp, man. And he's like, he doesn't do that earlier. He doesn't do it. If there's 2 rounds of qualifying, he doesn't do it then. He does his run, but then when you see him, now he's done it for a couple years. But in the finals, he'll just boost tricks. He'll take it 3-4, feet out to in the bubble, and like
crazy.
and you get rewarded for like, and because that kind of, it's really hard to kind of do the technical movers and land like go that big and with the different rope tension.
And like
But
even
there's so
Park
many
said,
different.
he wouldn't do it the whole event, knowing that he could do it. He wouldn't use it to get through semi or to get through quarterfinals. He would wait till the finals, and he's like, now I drop it because now the judges are going to be fucking shocked. And it's like calculated.
It's wild, man. You got you got Tyler, Mossy, you got everyone, and then Luke and Sam. They're all doing these tricks that we've done for years, but just doing them so. They're doing them so much. Like the handle passes at a different time. They can do a completely different grab, delay the whole trick, bank it out a certain different way, rewind certain tricks that like they
rewinds are
crazy.
insane.
But just like the 3-to-1s are like one, but like even like the fake out ones, they're like looks like they're rolling into these mobs and they bring it back the other way. So it's just like the creativity of like, and then you got guys like Nano and like Camden Marsden that are just like the young kids, and they're like fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Like they're just like they are threatening. Like they're going to be right. So it's in a really exciting time, and we're just talking about boat riding right now.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about like the cable. Like the cable's just, I mean, you've really been
I'm
being in
very
Orlando.
far
You're
removed
just like
from the cable.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why I've been kind of referencing when I'm calm down. I'm not just talking about like boat riding right now. Even though I have, but like Katen was raised in Orlando, so yeah, that's why I was kind of giving you the modern day level of boat riding. And cable's just like even more bonkers. You watch it. I'm gonna send you a link next time something's going down and be like, watch this fucking final and fucking.
So you still are so into it that you watch. Like I was at the Masters and Dana was like, oh yeah, Parks and Shane are watching the live feed. I'm like, damn, those guys are watching this.
Yeah, we still love it, dude. Like, I mean, there's so much still just happening that it's obviously so impressive, but so much fun to just be involved in the conversation. Like I said, La Familia, but they just had a video drop. And it's just
La Familia, the movie.
La Familia, the movie.
Have you guys seen it?
So good.
Is it good?
It's something that you sit down with a glass of wine and you watch it. It's not not like this action based like whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Like
it's one of the best wakeboard videos of all time. I feel
really,
like it's really for what they're doing in the sport right now, and like kind of like it's the full length. It's like
What do you think about the sport right now? Because I go to Masters and there's not a lot of people
dude.
there.
I don't know. No, I'm just
and I'm
joking.
there with Dano, and Dano plays the kendama thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, we did this kendama tournament or an event, and there was like 10,000 people there. I'm like, what? And I'm like looking around, and there's
like 50 people there.
Yeah, it's weird. Wakeboard events used to be huge. Like when I was shooting the tour and when we were traveling around the country together, those events were epic, and everybody would be like, oh yeah, we're going to the wakeboard event. But
the live wakeboarding scene it's changed. Like a wakeboard contest has
just the way
changed.
we perceive content like nowadays. And no one drives, like no one really goes and sees a live. That's why Cypress Gardens kind of like was a banging in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, early 90s. Then internet kind of came out, and then all of a sudden I mean, it's true. It's just, and now the way we look at content, Instagram and everything, it's just like, you got to be, I mean, I've said it before, but like sometimes if you're in the pocket on a scroll hole, like you'll see, a dude's doing a triple flip on a dirt bike, and I'm scrolling up before he even lands sometimes. I'm not, because like, it's just, true. And I'm not hating on anyone who's done that, because like, but I'm just saying it's a metaphor of just like no one's driving out, and like when there's only hot summer nights, you can see this on ESPN or the once a time a year it came through your city. So there was no other way. The magazines that came out, you would flip through the magazines, you would see it. You knew it was 2.5 hours away, and everyone came to that. But like, after 20 years of doing that, and now everyone has every type of way of getting content in a way easier live stream, kind of in your own AC on a big screen. It's like, I don't know.
I think it's that idea of, if you want to watch wakeboarding, there's no doubt about that. A wakeboarding fan wants to watch wakeboarding, but if they can watch it daily because they can scroll and see it, there's no ambition to run to the wakeboard contest and go watch it, because they're only going to be doing the same tricks that you just saw them scroll, and you saw it from a better angle.
Yeah.
But before you got to scroll and see it, you'd see magazines and you'd see videos, and you would know who Parks and you'd know who these different riders were, and you wanted to go see them personally. Yeah. You wanted to see what they were like personally. But with social, you can see who they're like personally. You can watch their feed. You can see what he does. It just takes you away from, like, I mean, even concerts and stuff. Maybe a lot. I mean, obviously, a lot of people still go to concerts, but it's not like
you see baseball.
If you only listen to an album, and you had no other connection besides that album, or maybe on the radio, then you would want to go see them in concert. But now that you can see them on a scroll and see their concert and be like, that's cool. I think there's no knock to what that's doing live, but I don't need to pay. I think
what changes some contests that I think could like help it is just the experience. I think that's what like people like. It's not just the game itself. It's everything that happens around it. It's being able to like meet these riders, meet the basketball, whatever it may be, but like be able to like go to like some the pre-parties the night before, the celebration and awards that happen after, and everyone being in a venue and the band and kind of like, and if you don't have that, and it seems like some events don't have that, you know, that's like what's kind of lacking. But like, it's not like every wakeboard event's not like that. You go to Europe, you go to like cable events over there, like they are like, go to 313 for wake duels, or like, you know, you go to LAO.
Yeah,
you
I
go
went to LAO this year.
You go to LAO and like,
What's
dude,
LAO?
bro?
I don't know.
LAO is Langenfeld Open, and it's a cable event where all of all the badass go there, and they all ride, and they go head to head, and they get knocked out on different heats, and then they come through. But it's filmed really well. Like the live stream is great, but there are a lot of people there. There's a vibe. There's a bar. There's a restaurant. There's all of this shit going on, and then there's the after party. There's people are involved. That's the point of what we're saying is like, and a wakeboard event needs to make sure that the audience is involved with what is happening just as much as the riders are, and they are. They're there. There's the live announcer telling them, hey, they just lost. This person's going through. Here we go. Now this person's won. Here we go. Celebration, champagne, party. Let's go down here, everybody. You know what I mean? Like it goes on, and everybody's there.
Can we talk about head-to-head competitions in sports? Because I think we need more. No,
I think this is going to
be
be a hot take right here.
I think
Katen's hot take.
Right now, I'm a big golfer. I watch a lot of golf. And I think that the PGA Tour needs to make the playoffs and at least the championship, the last weekend, whoever wins the PGA championship needs to be a playoff bracket, and they need to go head to head.
I would love that.
The first 36 guys, whatever it is, go 9 holes each, and a single elimination.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love that idea. And it's like
sick.
almost like YouTube golf where they do this type of stuff. Like they like, I love YouTube golf. I think it's like, it's whatever, but
What's up with Shane's YouTube golf channel?
We've talked about it. We've talked about it pretty extensively. I got Cheeky involved, and that's our character.
Oh,
you
he
need
would
the
be
character.
gold.
You need
Gold.
The problem is I got to find like 3 filmers to come do this, and I want to golf in it.
You
so
need
I'm
to
not
mount a
filming.
couple. You need one filmer. You just need to mount a couple.
No,
Yeah.
you need.
You can
3
get some
filmers.
GoPros going.
You
but-
need 3 filmers. I've watched. I know.
What if you had the GoPro mounted just underneath the grip so
that's
that
not,
you talk
it's not
to it?
angles.
No, you're like,
it's not
I gotta-
angles. It's not angles that you're looking for. You need multiple.
You gotta capture
you
all
need
of it.
multiple. You need GoPros. Just go in the cart. So whenever we're going to our ball, you hear the conversation.
See, y'all need
You
some real
somebody-
funding before you
need
pull this
somebody
shit
on the
off, huh?
tee. You need somebody on the
Or
tee.
some hungry
somebody
kids.
on the green,
Yeah.
and somebody in between getting the banter. It's 3 filmers.
You need to find some young guys that are like trying
Yeah.
to break into the scene.
But I have the
even
crew. I've thought about it. I've even thought about us doing a Bonifay Banter day where we all go golf and do an episode out there with like me, you, Katen, and like Cheeky or something, and we just film the whole thing. And it's that episode is just us golfing, but still doing the interview and having the conversation. It would work.
Let's do it. If you want to see this golf thing happen, hit us up in the comments.
Yeah.
On this one.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Cheeky's gold, dude.
Cheeky's he's the life of it because you need the character, and
Yeah.
he's the character.
could you
Mate,
imagine
yeah,
if we did this golf challenge? Like literally, I feel like people really get behind it.
You know, Cheeky's if Cheeky won the lotto, one of the first things he says he wants to do is invite all of his friends out and then hire a shitload of filmers just to film the whole thing and make it look like a real PGA thing. And then everybody goes in the clubhouse and watches the whole round of all of this. And it's just like all of the angles, all of the shots, all of the banter. Like,
all the stupid shit we did.
yeah, but it's like if he had expendable cash, that's what he would want to
That's
do.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he wins the lottery.
Yeah, I know. It would be a lot of fun. What about a little rapid fire? Should I hit him with a little rapid fire?
Or trivia.
No, I want to go rapid fire. I think it's fast right now. It's upbeat. We got some
cruising.
wine flowing.
Yeah.
Okay, is Katen ready for it?
Some rapid fire.
I doubt it. Nobody's ever really ready for it.
Shane's rapid fire.
Go to pizza order. Where, Toppings. What are we looking at?
I'm a snob. Okay, F&D. I get the Queen Bee.
F&D?
Little Italian place near my house. I get the Queen Bee.
Well, that doesn't matter. But
it's
what's
so
the
boring.
topping? What's the toppings?
Like sopressata and. Yeah.
Jeez, this dude's
got
fancy.
honey.
He drinks red wine.
It's got honey on it.
Michelin talk, dude.
Yeah,
This is Michelin talk.
that's an embarrassing question.
Yeah, but it's a good one. It's
Shane,
a
you
good
better don't come with your bullshit little
My wife
food
loves
questions
it.
of Katen right now. He's gonna talk about. You didn't
one. All right, what
understand
about
one of
this
those
one?
words.
He'll like this. Best book you've ever listened or read. Because I know you
Project
listen to
Hail
a lot.
Mary.
Project Hail Mary?
Yeah, dude.
It's a great movie, but come on.
Have you read the book?
No.
I read it 3 times.
Oh, shit.
That makes me. I'm not a big reader, but you reading it 3 times?
Dude, I enjoy it so much. So I'm a avid books on tape. Like I listen to it audio, and a guy named Ray Porter narrates it. He does an amazing job, and I love Andy Weir. The Martian was a great book. He wrote another book called Artemis that was pretty good. Andy Weir is a really interesting guy. He
Because
writes.
some of the narrators like turn me off to some of the shit that I try to listen to.
So I'm a big fan of Audible. They have great narrators that they pay a lot of money. These guys make a fortune, and they're very fucking good. Like Ray Porter, you could listen to anything he reads because he's amazing. But I got about 4 years ago, I got a gift for like 3 Audible books, and I was like, all right, what was the best book this year? And it was Project Hail Mary. And after that book, I listened to 50 books that year. Like I'm a science fiction guy.
I know you love listening to books. We talk about it quite a bit.
On average, like 65. Yeah. But dude, try reading, try listening to it on Audible.
All right.
And if you don't like it, I'll pay for your Audible subscription.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
Yeah.
I don't gotta sign into your login and have to read all your freaky books that you fucking probably read.
I'll point you down the right direction. I'll give you a good guidance to like get
You know
your-
what?
get
My
started.
favorite books and author that reads them is Chuck Klosterman. I think we've talked
Chuck
about this.
Klosterman's
Chuck
great.
Klosterman, but his voice and his like inflection on when he's reading his own books, like it's like it just sounds like a podcast or like his own. Like,
Yeah, I think it's hard to read your own book, but
no, but he does it great. Anyways, okay.
I like that's my new move on.
Favorite movie?
ooh, probably something Christopher Nolan. Maybe
You excited about
The Odyssey.
Odyssey?
Very excited. Maybe Tenet. Maybe
Tenet.
maybe
Really,
Interstellar.
you think Tenet's better than Interstellar or almost anything that like? I think Tenet is great, but it's not
Okay.
one of Christopher Nolan's best.
You're right.
Memento is probably
Oh,
one of
man.
his best.
I love Memento.
How's the book? Just
It
joking.
wasn't-
Just joking.
All right, Interstellar. You're right. It is probably my favorite movie. But
Inception.
no. What about Bob?
What about Bob?
know he did. What about
That's a good one. That's good. That's good. Batman or Superman? And why?
Batman.
Why?
He's got problems.
He's got problems,
Yeah.
and he's a real person.
Yeah,
I mean, Superman was paralyzed.
I mean, one of them was.
Come on,
shit.
you gotta get.
I mean, technically, Batman did break his Bane broke Batman's back
Come
too.
on.
So technically, they.
Oh god.
Favorite drink?
Wine.
Yeah, the Cab Sav,
Yeah.
the 2003.
Any wine.
Yeah.
Anything.
Name 3 of the worst wakeboard trick names.
Cock and balls.
That is a horrible one.
Which might have been renamed the Slurpee.
It was,
just
yeah.
saying, if anyone's confused,
Yeah.
there's a little backstory. We want to elaborate, just move on.
Yeah. Gosh. The
And you don't have to finish it if you.
the Tootsie Roll.
The Tootsie Roll is
It's pretty
one of
bad.
the
It's
worst
pretty
for
bad.
sure.
We'll make Shane blush.
And then I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say anything that has Mobius in it.
Okay.
Actually, I take that back because I know Mobius is like a mathematic thing. So it's,
Mobius was like from the early '90s of like freestyle jumping too. Like
yeah. Well,
why
if
do
you
they
think,
call it? Why do they call it? What is it? Is that is that a centripetal? Is that like the?
If you're into some weird physics, there's like topography physics, which is like very kind of esoteric. Like not all the people can understand it. But Mobius is like a shape that's intertwined in multiple dimensions.
It's a great fucking name.
Yeah, I kind of take that back.
All right, we'll just leave it at Tootsie Roll and the other one. Best concert you ever been to?
Ooh, Tool.
Tool's good.
Good call, dude. I went to a Tool concert. It was fucking epic.
I love Tool. I don't listen to them that much, but it was like it was the wildest concert. It was an assault on my senses. I left there like mind blown.
Well, Tool at the time was like doing the most like progressive LED shows, like in the late 90s, mid 90s and stuff, like to where like nowadays everyone has this crazy shit, and now it's just like now everyone's a norm to it. But like 9 Inch Nails and like Tool, like mainly Tool, their live show was like the biggest like show on your eyes alone before anyone else was really doing this. I mean, everyone had lights and kind of like shit.
And
but
Tool's got great
but
music.
they were really progressive, like on their like the first people who really dove into like next level lighting, kind of like fucking shit, matching and their
like 9
music
Inch Nails
and their
did the
music,
same.
Trent Reznor and their music was like it matched that new kind of like it was dark.
There's like
weird,
crescendos
kinda
in their music, like opera, like not opera, but like classical music, and like a DJ would play. But and that honestly, my favorite. I've seen them a couple times. My favorite one was right after COVID. I feel like they sat around not doing anything for a while, and they came out with like a
Thirsty,
new,
just
All right, I like it. Your favorite bird and the ugliest bird. Not like both in the same answer. Like I know what your favorite bird is, but I feel like I know,
what my favorite bird is.
It's kind of
It's
weird.
an osprey.
Oh yeah, I do want an osprey tattoo on my
Respect.
hand.
Yeah, I know it's an osprey.
How'd you know that?
Because we've talked about it.
Have we?
I talk
Yeah.
birds. I talk birds.
Yeah, when you say you want an osprey tattooed on your hand, Shane fucking gets it.
Yeah.
Well, mine's a swallowtail kite, and I almost got one tattooed just a week or two ago. At
Beautiful bird.
Like I was
Shane,
up with
stamp the fucking wings like come down your butt cheeks a little bit.
No, I was up with Wesley and his wife Sina, and she has a tattoo shop in the wakeboard or the cable park in North Carolina, and I was like, what's the tattoo that I want? And I have like 3 or 4. Like I want to get my dog or my own, blood.
Yeah.
I want to get kid, but I was like, I could do a swallowtail kite right now.
Gorgeous birds.
And then I looked at all the tattoos and pictures, and I was like, these are just terrible. These look like tramp stamps. And I was like, I don't want it. But it's still my favorite bird. But
Shane, what about a picture of you as a baby, like on your inner thigh, and then people go, "Oh my God, is that your kid?" You go, "No,
That's good.
It's me.
That's me."
It's me.
That's like naming your dog. Damn it! So every time you call him in the front door, you're like, "Damn it, get over here!
Damn it, get over here!
Damn it, get in the house!"
All right, but what's the ugliest bird you think?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and my wife's gonna get mad at me. Muscovy ducks.
Muscovy duck.
They hang out in our backyard. My wife like feeds them, and we have names for all of them. It's weird.
I feel like their intrusion is why you said they're the ugliest.
No, I like them. They just have all these like growths on their heads and stuff. And
I know what you're talking about, but the actual correct answer is the shoebill duck.
It is
shoebill.
So I got it.
Shane, there's no correct
I didn't know-
answer to
I
rapid
didn't know
fire
it's
unless
not.
you strongly
Exactly.
feel about
I
it.
didn't know this was a test.
No, yeah. Okay, well, this is one that has a right or wrong answer. What number am I thinking of?
42.
No.
69.
No.
Damn it. How did I get that wrong?
Let's go to
Nobody.
favorite Ben and Jerry flavor.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not 42.
It's not 42. Why would it be 42?
32 is
That's the meaning
Jerry's
of life.
Baskin
Well, that's what
Robbins.
age I am right now, but it's not.
You never read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah, I do. I know. What you're
Yeah,
talking
42
about.
is the meaning of life.
It's
Yeah.
what age I am right now. It's starting. My
Shane,
life is starting.
Can I ask if you don't have to say answers, but the number you're thinking of, is there a reference to
To me,
some?
to
I'm
something.
just
Oh, it's
saying-
to you.
No, like,
There's a
well,
number.
you
could
personally,
figure it.
you
People
personally.
could figure it out. People could figure it out. It's not just a random fucking number.
I just
There's
would love
a
like if
connection.
there was a number that like people could do research to like
yeah,
you-
yeah.
So we could do some research.
Somebody could figure it out.
if we knew a certain backstory about you then we could figure out this number that you're thinking of.
I mean, I will say that it is 4 digits.
Gwen Stefani's changing age.
It's less than 10,000, and it is.
That could be. That actually could be.
I mean, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
How old is she?
Would you rather fly or teleport? Like if you were given a superpower, fly or teleport?
What kind of question is that?
What are you talking about?
Or
That's
teleport?
Fly and teleport is a great question. Most people
wait.
Teleport, go skydiving.
So yeah, wait, this is like a superpower, not like if I could teleport somewhere or fly somewhere.
Your superpower is to teleport or fly.
Man,
what do you
flying
think
would be cool, but I think I'd want to teleport.
I guess the question is like you could fly at any certain speed, then you don't need to teleport. Maybe.
But I mean, that's all part of it. And you can fly anywhere you want. You can teleport anywhere you want, but you can't teleport.
Within physics,
you
though.
can't.
We
fly
totally ruined his question, didn't we?
No, I love it. I think it's a great one because it lets people like mine is fly. Mine so I can fly through clouds, fly through skyscrapers, fly around, and yeah, maybe I can fly
Get a
really
wingsuit
fast.
and then teleport everywhere.
No, but I can go up with the wingsuit. I want to go up by the sun.
I kind of feel that because I have dreams about flying. I don't
Teleporting-
have dreams about teleporting.
Teleporting, if you just teleport, then you just drop. And then, yeah, you maybe be skydiving, you can teleport
Could I,
back to
like,
the ground. But you're like-
Teleport anywhere, like into a room.
yeah, you can
Anything,
teleport
Caden.
anywhere.
That's what teleporting is. You can go anywhere,
Yeah, teleport.
No,
Flick
it's
of a switch.
flying.
Yeah.
It's flying.
We're gonna get weird.
What's the hardest thing for you to do?
The hardest thing for me to do. Fuck me, that's tough. That's deep.
I mean, I know, like, I've seen you hit 8 irons sometimes and get really mad. But
Damn,
Putt.
that was a
Is that
burn.
putt?
no, but what is it? What, like, yeah, and it's like, it doesn't even have to be like a task. It could just be like waking up in the morning or like
I'm good at
doing
waking
something,
up.
going
You
somewhere.
know what I'm really bad at is I've got ADD to the max, and I'm great at like.
Is ADD where your mind goes from one thing to the next?
Yeah, dude. So I've been renovating my house, and I have like 8 projects going on. I'll start on one project, and all of a sudden there's 4 projects happening at once, and not any of them get done.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get
It's
that.
brutal.
That's called multitasking at a slow pace. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I
a lot of people don't get that.
I think I'm being efficient, but nothing ever gets done, so it can't be right.
He just likes it.
It does feel. I know what you mean because I constantly do that too, where I'll move from the backyard to the garage and then to the front yard, and I'm like doing shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting things done, I'm moving things, I'm done, and then I'm like, nothing actually.
You know, when
looks
you
like
eat a
fucking
plate of
done.
food, you eat a bite at a time. I don't think it's like, unless
It's a good analogy. It's a
you don't
great
really got to
analogy.
eat all your
I don't
green beans and then
know.
eat all the taters. Like, no one gives a shit what gets done first, as long as it slowly all gets done at the same in time. Like, I wouldn't focus. Like ADHD,
ADHD, yeah.
I don't have.
It doesn't have any of
Well,
it.
maybe I do. I have a lot of unfinished projects. I have a lot of unstarted projects.
All right, I think that was it. I think that's all I got.
Nice, Shane.
I like that, dude. You give him a little horn.
There it is.
No, we played it enough.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Let's
it's
take one more quick little break.
Yeah, so we were just talking about some photo shoots and stuff and the crazy random shit that will happen on it.
Yeah, we were talking about where you guys are doing your shoot next week, and you're doing it here in Orlando, and how much easier it is because we did a boat shoot in Tahoe one year, and we were supposed to be there for 2 weeks, and the sun comes up very early in Tahoe because all the way on the east side of California, so the sun comes up at like 4:30 in the morning, so you got to be on the dock.
And the lake's super high too.
Super-
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a year that the fires were really bad. I think it was in August that we were there. And we wake up in the morning, and some days the sun wouldn't even come up. Like, you couldn't even see it. There was so much smoke. And days where you would wake up and there would be ash on everything. It looked like it snowed the night before. So instead of 2 weeks, we were there for 2 months trying to shoot 2 boats.
Wiping down the boats, getting everything clean because there's
brutal.
ash everywhere. And then even the shots probably just look all hazy and
They
weird.
probably look kind of sick.
There's some
too.
days where it
Kind
was
of-
cool.
Yeah.
But the days that are pretty out there are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tahoe is a beautiful lake. It is an awesome little spot.
It's a wild place.
Yeah.
It's crazy how high that lake is up there and how deep it is, how clear it is, how cold it is year round. Like
it's always cold, and it's like 1,500 feet deep or something crazy like that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they say the weird thing they say when you go there, they're like, oh yeah, all the bodies that are dumped in the lake, they will there's like a level where they all float.
I've heard that Paige tells me, Paige loves this book. There's a book that she has read that's about that.
About the bodies there.
Yeah, about these bodies. Like, I don't know what it was from the mafia days or something, but when you throw them in, you would throw them down, and like the
buoyancy at a certain point,
of a certain temperature keeps them down there, but it also keeps them preserved.
Yeah.
So it never, so they're in this, and Lake Tahoe is a huge lake. So they're in this like bottom current that's like just preserved, and like probably not enough fish to kind of like chew them apart.
It's not hot enough, it wouldn't bring them up to the temp. Like they got to stay down. Yeah.
Well, there's that one tree that like floats around too. That's like vertical, and it bobs, and it like fucking, and it just moves around. So it's like kind of like a famous tree around there that in the bottom of it's like, I don't know if it's petrified or just it's an old tree that's been floating around.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
You were up there. Did you see the solar eclipse? And was that 2017 or?
Yeah, we went to Jack's place in Bend.
Jack Blodgett, baby.
Yeah. Shout out. And it was, totality was like 20 miles north of his place. We went to a national park. I can't remember where it is, but if you never experienced a totality, it's worth. If you can get there, get there. It's really cool.
Well, I mean,
what is it?
When's the next one?
When?
I think it's soon and like next year.
Oh, shit.
Don't you have to go to like Tennessee or like North Carolina or like almost like the midi like?
Oh no, it's this year. It's in August, and so my wife and I are going to Iceland in September for our honeymoon. And it's
You're gonna get totality?
No, we're gonna miss it. And I was like, babe, it's in August. And she's like, we can't go in August. So.
Iceland for the honeymoon, though.
What was it about? What was it about the totality that was like? So was it a temperature change? Was it the light? Was it the bird? Because I've heard the birds
weird.
go crazy. Like, was it something else that you? Was it everything?
It's weird, dude. It's really weird. And I was taking pictures the whole time. So I have some amazing pictures of it. I'll send them to you guys if you want to put them up on the
I remember
podcast.
you posting them a while ago because that was almost during COVID and stuff, wasn't it?
It was right before. I think it was it 2017? No, it was.
No, I think it was 2019 or 2020, maybe. I don't know.
I think it was right before COVID.
Yep.
I want to say. But man, it's hard to describe because it's basically like goes from day to night really quickly. And even if you're just outside of totality, like 99%, it's not the same because you don't get the ring around the sun. You don't get the.
I was out on my lake when it came, and we were at half totality.
And it's
not. No, a little under. I think we're at like 40%.
Yeah.
I went out on my boat by myself, and I didn't know. So I got like 5. I got every pairs of glasses that I could grab in the whole house, and I stacked like 5 of them up. And I like put them up, and I like looked at it quickly, and I could tell. I was like,
you could see that.
I was like 3. I was like, oh, it's a little bright. The next one, and like at 5, you could like it was like you were staring at a sunset.
Yeah,
it was like perfect. And so I was out there by myself, and then Dean Wilson fucking hits me up. The motocrosser. He's like, "Are you out there, mate?" He's Irish. Yeah, dude. So I pick him up. I'm like, he goes, "Can you see it?" I go, "Yeah." Put these on. I just hand him like 5 glasses.
Isn't it crazy that even if there's like 20% or like 80% totality, like it hurts your eyes just looking at 20% of the sun, or like
you can't really look at it till it's completely in totality.
No, it's crazy.
Trump can.
Trump can, yeah. Just want to say somebody can, but yeah, no, he gave it an effort. You can tell he was squinting.
Can you imagine being alive like 1,000 years ago
and what that would have felt like?
You're like, what?
Well, not only that, you're like, but it's not like they're on their phones. Like they're tapped into nature. They're like literally listening and hunting, and then all of a sudden this happens, and all the animals and all the birds. Did you notice that? Like, was there any?
It was
like wildlife.
It was eerie. It was eerie, and everything gets real quiet. And we were in a national park, so there's a lot of people there that came there to see it. And there's actually kind of a famous photo of a guy rappelling off of a cliff that was taken in the same park that we were at, that I've seen go around on social. But it gets real quiet, and we heard everybody kind of screaming and yelling, but it's an experience. Like if you've never
People start yelling like at end of a Star Spangled Banner, kind of like people
yeah,
start cheering, kind of like
exactly. Everybody's
Yeah.
like cheering and shit. So because you're waiting, you see it start, and as the sun's moving across the sky, it gets darker and darker, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and then you see like the ring. They call it a ring. It looks like a diamond ring. I'll send you guys the photos because I can't describe it.
Can you imagine purposely ruining the moment just by right as it's happening?
Farting?
Totality.
You fart.
No. Even worse, like you talk about a lunar eclipse that you saw.
Oh, this is cool, but lunar eclipses are so much better.
Nighttime.
That's good.
Well, Jack and Jimmy were up there, and they didn't want to go with us.
That's actually pretty funny.
I'm not surprised at all. Those dudes are probably like, I mean, it's just the sun moving behind the moon.
Hey, do you guys want
Is it that big of a
to? Do you guys
deal?
want to drive 15 minutes up to this cliff
yeah.
to go watch the totality? It won't happen again in like 75 years. Now we're good.
They don't even get it. They're like, wait, so what's happening? And they're like, it's the solar eclipse. Like, it's crazy. And they're like, I don't get it. Like, what?
I don't get it.
I can't believe that.
And you're going to a park to watch this?
Yeah.
What are you? What are you, gay?
Like, we went like hours early so we could like hike
no
into the
shit.
park.
You're like doing it. It's like fucking amazing. And those guys are like, yeah. Why don't you just like sit at home and just like do whatever, you know?
Yeah, like what'd you guys do? Like watch Beaker poop in the yard.
I bet you'd like to play your flute too, you weirdo. Like you're like, what? That doesn't even make sense.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, fuck, boys. Hey, let's do this. Let's do the spin to win right now.
Yeah, I
because
like that.
honestly, we didn't do one for Scott Byerly and Seth Inslow on the last episode.
How come?
We got captivated by
Yeah.
it. So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Byerly
controls
was to my right. Seth's right there, dude. It was like we blacked out and we realized we didn't do one.
At the very end of it, we were
Not
like,
blacked out like that, but we were
no, but yeah, we definitely realized we were like, well, at the very end of the episode, we haven't asked questions, we haven't done trivia, we haven't done a spin to win, and we're like, but
we're
gotta
true
go.
fanboys. We're
Yeah.
just like it was as good as it could
Ooh,
get.
that one comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so I
and
got
then-
it set up right here, but let
Hey.
those Patreon members know what we're winning this
Yeah,
time.
Katen, pull that. Yeah, and big shout out to all the Top Shelf Patreon members. If you're Top Shelf, you get your name on the spin to win wheel. Win one of these prizes from one of the guests. But this is break this down for us, Katen.
So this is a product Ryan Wolf and I created. We have a couple patents on it, and we just manufactured it. And it's basically a vacuum sealed tumbler that has built-in cutlery. So you
sick.
spin the bottom here, out comes your silverware.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, so it's great for people
little
who
fork, spoon, and knife.
everything's in there.
That's so good. I love it.
You pop it in there, rotate this, and you're back to normal.
Then you just got
It's great.
And that's just a normal. You screw on, kind of. Yeah, keeps
Yeah.
it cold, keeps it warm.
Yeah, so it's a vacuum sealed
this
tumbler.
thing
you
has
see
been in
there.
the works for a while too.
So you can actually put like chicken noodle soup in that thing, or any kind of like
If you wanted
any
to.
leftovers, like Thanksgiving leftovers. You throw in that thing, keep it hot.
Yep.
Pop that fork out, and you're in on that thing.
Yeah, it's like you basically put soup in there and you got a spoon right here. But I don't think you could drink it through that.
No,
you don't have to drink it.
I'm saying you take it off. You take it off, and then you use it like it's a big old long bowl.
Have you ever seen this?
Well, yeah,
I
saw it.
haven't.
saw it on-
I honestly haven't.
actually
handled one.
I haven't handled one. This is sick.
No, it is really cool, and you've been telling me about it. I remember hearing about the creation of this, and y'all were 3D printing it and doing it, and it's been in the works for a long time. And the fact that you got some in hand, and you brought some here for us to give out to,
And we got
we're
two of
actually
these
doing two
back-to-back giveaways in a row.
because we didn't do one for Seth last week or a few weeks ago. We're giving two out, so we're gonna spin the wheel twice. And hold on, I gotta make sure I'm screen recording so you guys don't think I'm lying about this.
It's all for truth of purpose.
And we are spinning, and then I'm gonna let you spin that first one. Go
Right,
ahead and
right
hit that.
Here we go.
No, hit
So
that
this-
top little spin.
And thanks to
spinning.
Top Shelf Patreon members. Winner is
Blake Reeves.
Blake
Blake
Reeves.
Reeves.
Blake Reeves still needs to get down here and like get on Uncle Paul's boat, man.
Oh, is that who won the boat? Well,
yeah, Shane.
It's Blake
We
Reeves.
gotta follow up
I
with
know.
this.
I know.
You were talking to him, and then
I know.
I'll follow.
We were.
I'll take the reins. Shane.
we were
Blake, I'll reach
talking.
out to you. We'll get it done.
It wasn't on.
But you also
Instagram.
get a tumbler.
Now you get a tumbler
Yep.
that you can bring out and put some shrimp and grits in there.
Maybe we'll just dangle this. Blake's going to win all this shit, and then we have to make him come down and pick it up.
He's going to come down here in like a year or two and just have like 8 prizes. He's going to have the best week of his life.
All right, congrats, Blake.
All right, there, good
There's
job.
one, but we also have another one, not on the table right now, but we have 2 that Katen. You do have
it's,
it
yeah,
still in the
it's
box.
good. It's still
I don't
in the
know what
box.
color
It's
it
a-
is.
it's-
This is what
we
it'll
don't know.
look like.
It looks like
I
it could
grabbed
be
them in a
khaki.
hurry.
It could be a khaki. Is it a? Do you got a khaki one?
There's no khaki.
I thought the sticker might.
It's
have
probably green.
All right, I'm gonna spin this one right now. So Blake Reeves, good job on the last one, and this one is going to. Paul O'Brien. Paul O'Brien can dig on that.
P.O.B..
Paulo deserves that. He's
Shout
in the
out.
He does.
office all the day working on Ronig stuff. He deserves one of these.
I love it, dude.
Another one of our pointless fantasy football
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
100%. Dude,
Yeah.
Paul, you can put some healthy stuff in this thing. You can eat some nice like
Yeah, chicken noodle soup.
chicken noodle soup. That'd be good.
Blake
Put some fuel
gets
in
shrimp
there.
and grits. Paul gets chicken noodle
Fair
soup.
enough. Fair enough.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, double.
right, well,
double
I'm glad
spin.
that's going
the
to
first time
POB.
that the
I
first
know
time
that's
that
actually
we've
kind
done,
of sick.
Yeah.
first time we've done a double spin to win.
Yeah, apologize for slacking on the Seth Henslow episode, but
It's
to all the
okay. We're
Patreon
still
members,
taking care of them. You know, our Patreon members mean everything to us. They are what got us going. They are what support us. They are our everything. So we're not going to forget you. We did technically forget you one episode, but we did not forget you overall.
we'll not let it happen again.
we bring it back.
So tell
And
me,
this one's pretty good.
tell me about the Patreon membership.
You can sign up to be. It's kind of a way to like support the podcast if you like get behind it and you like listen to it and stuff. And it's a way they would like. I think the first tier is like $10 a month, and the top shelf members for Patreon is 20 members a month. And then for the top shelf members, we put your name on the spin to win kind of wheel. So like
So all I got to do is go on here and
you sign up on
Sign up?
Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, you sign up
All
on
right.
Patreon, and then you're in $20, and it automatically kind of does it. But your
right.
name is on the wheel, and you can.
I'm
be
in. I want to win
partying
some
with
shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some really fun prizes. We have the dinner cruise with Paul, Uncle Paul,
Yeah.
which
Still
Blake
unclaimed.
wins,
Still unclaimed.
still unclaimed.
Can you add another seat to that? Just in case I win.
Yeah, if you want to come, I think we can shove you in there. Danny Hampson, when he was on fishing charter, 2-day fishing
that'd be
charter,
fun.
like we go out and stay
I've
at
been
his
fishing
place.
with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm dying to go.
Him and his dad took me and Jack to Sal in the Bahamas. It's just off the coast of Cuba. It's one of the most magical places I've ever been in my life. It was so cool.
His family, they know
Yeah.
the deal, dude. We do this
Real
thing.
deal.
We do this segment. We've done it one time where we call Danny. It's called How the Fish Are Biting. So we just call Danny Hampson.
And he just lets us know what it's maybe like 10% of how the fish are biting and 90% on Danny. What are you doing right now? Because we love him so much.
When he was on the podcast? Did he tell you about how his mom got bit by a shark?
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, on one of their
On
first
their
dates.
first date.
Yeah.
it's the craziest
Crazy.
story. It's amazing.
That is a wild. I was sitting here. I was just like,
Yeah. It's that kind of story.
Danny's in the definitely, like, if we were to have a Hall of Fame of people so far, Danny's in there.
Yeah.
Like Byerly Ruck, Danny Hampson, Uncle Paul, maybe Uncle Rusty
Uncle
too.
Paul,
Both of
yeah.
the uncles. But it's like there's a few that were just so captivating.
Yeah.
And Danny just like, we didn't even talk. I don't even think we talked the whole time. Danny's just like, yeah, this is how I was. I was born with a cigarette in my mouth, ready to go. You know, it's just like,
we should have let him smoke a cigarette.
I mean, he should be. He's allowed to.
I
But-
think I have a picture of him on my phone, like hitting a golf ball with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
It's one of my favorite people in
Yeah.
the world. Yeah.
Shout out Danny Hams.
Yeah, we do
shout
gotta
out.
next time maybe we'll get a little how the fish are biting from Hampson.
Yeah. Let's do a little trivia right now.
Ooh,
Paige,
we got multiple scratch offs because we bought one for Seth. I brought 2 now, so let's give something away. Let's win.
let's give
This is one of the questions that was on my rapid fire, but it's what would you do if you won the lotto?
It's so boring.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a fun one.
Same thing I do with every check.
A little bit.
You're not buying a golf course like I would and spending the rest of my life just playing golf.
Divided up the
friends.
same way all my other checks go in my accounts.
Fair enough.
All right, so we got a couple $10 scratch offs online. Anything can happen. 2 million max on both of these things. So technically, you could be a 4 millionaire right now.
Technically, you could be a millionaire.
If both of these are the nug nugs.
You imagine getting 2 scratch offs, 2 different ones, and they're both are nug nugs.
You know, I have a buddy who won $1 million on a scratch.
Yeah,
off.
I know who you're talking about, Cliff.
Yeah,
Or not Cliff?
Shit.
Was it Kenny
Yeah.
or Cliff?
Cliff,
Yeah.
$1 million.
What do you get? Tax 60%?
This is what we've talked about before too.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you know the breakdown of what it was?
Yeah, I think he got a check for $512,000.
That's crazy though. That's bullshit that you win $1 million. Like obviously 512.
Yeah, but it's created by the
$1,000.
state. They created the state funded.
But where does it go? These teachers aren't getting paid. They always say that the lotto money's going to the teachers. These teachers don't make any money.
They
Where
say
is
it goes
it going?
to. Did they say? I think they
Probably
said it goes
should
to the
pay for
teacher.
that.
I don't think they say.
It says it
I,
goes
don't,
to
I think
education.
they did back in the day, but they don't say that nowadays.
It's
do they?
bullshit. Whereas every week, every few days, a lotto winner is made in Florida from whether it just be the Powerball or from
Scratch
the National
offs or
Scratch Off.
whatever.
There's so many millions of dollars being won every single week that we can't pay teachers more. This is bullshit. This is a big argument I have. And I'll
Shane,
write
you
my
and Spencer Pratt should run for mayor. Fuck it.
Dude,
Let's
you know,
do this thing.
I mean, the guy's got points. Seems like a douchebag, but he's got points. Here we go. What's our first question?
I don't know. So yeah, shout out Paige, my wife. She made these questions. I haven't went through them. I got them folded up.
The
don't
closest to the pin. Do you know about the trivias?
No.
Closest to the pin. It's a number. We all sort of guess. Whoever closest gets the
Most
number.
of these answers are like a little harder to get like on the money. So
Yeah.
it's like whoever's closest gets the.
like
gets
the Price
card.
is Right.
We have 5 cards here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
First
you can
up-
Price is Right people. So
Whoever's-
I will go first. So you
we'll rotate
get
around.
to Price
right.
is Right the
All right.
most. You know?
Shane's generous. Thanks, Shane.
Yeah, I do that.
All right, here we go. This is actually a good.
You
Good
gotta
first-
find the button.
All right, here we go. Shane, how much? How much did a pair of Jinko jeans cost in 1997?
$95.
No, I'm gonna say 26.
No.
I'm sorry, Katen. I can't imagine you with Jinkos, but I definitely seen Shane and Jinko. So I'm gonna say $89.
I think it's closer to 75, but yeah.
Let's see if I can
I
price
went
it
a
right,
little
Shane
high.
here. Correct answer is $70.
Oh,
I said
Damn.
my second guess was 75. I should have stuck with my guts.
Well, you showed your cards on that one.
I know,
I'll
but
take
that's
this card.
okay. I know I would have if you guys would have guessed first and I was able to Prices Right you, I would have got that 100%.
Well, sorry about it.
Jinko jeans, good job, Paige. I love that.
that's really good.
Right. All right, here we go. I'm first to go. This is a 2-part question, but on both different cards. So
all right.
this one will relate to the next one. What is the world record for the most beer steins carried over a 40-meter distance? See part 2 next. How much did... Wait, is this...
no, you got to still the questions.
yeah, so yeah, we'll keep
just
that.
Stick on the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one. All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah. So what is the world record for the most beer steins carried?
You know,
over-
beer stein's a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
big one.
yeah. I'm going to say... 22.
Ooh. I hate to do this, but 23.
Oh, no, it's 25 or more for sure.
All right. 23, 24, 25. Ladies and gentlemen. 29.
Wow.
Shane.
29.
Fuck.
I was going to guess 32 because they stack them on top of stacks.
I didn't know they
They have like
stack
two
like
hands
Yeah.
on top
I was
of
just
each other.
thinking.
Yeah,
I was just
I mean-
picturing Helga just.
I will say that the most impressive thing I've ever seen is the women carrying steins at Oktoberfest, and they are so heavy. They will bring like she's not carrying the record amount, but she'll bring like 12 to the table, 6 in each arm, and like
And then
set
3
them
on
down.
top.
She'll set them down, and you're like, oh, you don't even think anything about it. And then you grab your beer and you go. You try to grab it with one hand and you can't. You're like, oh, and you grab it and you're two-handing it and you watch her walk away and you go, you just brought 12 of these things? Like, what is that? Like,
Damn, that is impressive.
It's so, they say.
I've never been to
I asked
Oktoberfest.
Nico-
You got your own Lederhosens.
Yeah, I got Lederhosens. I asked
Legit
Nico and
ones.
all of them.
They're
those-
expensive, aren't they?
They say that those women that work those for those like 3 or 4 weeks during Oktoberfest don't work again for like 3 or 4 months because their arms and
They
shoulders
just got to
are
work
so,
out like 2 months.
no,
before.
their arms are so worked like they
No,
can't
but I'm
do
saying
anything.
before
They all
that
have
all they
carpal
work is
tunnel.
like the 2 months prior.
Yeah.
You gotta like you can't.
It's
get,
a
you can't
6
throw it.
month work just for a week there or a
Damn.
few weeks. Yeah, it's impressive. It's go
Right.
carry on.
That is impressive. All right, here we go. Katen first to go.
right.
1-1. Me and Shane. Katen needs to get on the board. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
This is the second
Hey.
part.
Second part to Oktoberfest kind of question. How much did those 29 beer steins filled with beer weigh?
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Damn. Let me do some math.
68 pounds. Is it in pounds or?
Yeah, we'll do pounds.
All right, 68 pounds.
Although she's probably going to do not. It's probably not going to be pounds.
I bet she'll break it down.
Yeah?
I think
Yeah,
she'll break
Paige
it
will.
down. Paige is pretty good. I'm gonna say, you said 69.
68.
I'm gonna say 82.
I'm gonna say 55. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of those beer steins? Jesus, 152
Holy
pounds.
shit.
It's insane.
You guys don't realize
we
how
were way
heavy-
off.
You don't realize how heavy a stein is.
I did,
Like,
yeah.
it is
I haven't.
so
well,
heavy.
we don't have Lederhosens either. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't. I've been wanting to go.
Honestly, as soon as
Shout
I
out
came
Dom.
back,
Shout out Dom's dad. He gave me
gave you some leader Odin. I told Parks as soon as I came back because it is in September. I know it's Oktoberfest, but it is in September and it's during his birthday. And I remember being like, dude, we have to do this because Oktoberfest in Germany is such a cool little thing. Like there's a tent, a giant tent with thousands of people in it, and there's multiple tents. Like there's like 6 tents all with thousands of people in it, and they're all just drinking beer for the exact same reason on a giant picnic table, and you just sit down and drink beers. It's the
Sounds
coolest. It's so much fun.
All right.
Carry on.
That does sound sick.
I got to win one of these.
You might. Not
Shane,
with me.
first guess. How many episodes of Seinfeld were made? Seems like maybe Katen could possibly get this one.
89.
Damn. I'm gonna say 110.
150.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many Seinfeld episodes were recorded? 180. Katen.
On the money? Wait, hold on. How many did you guess?
I said 150.
150.
Oh,
What
I
was
thought
it,
it was on
180?
the money.
Yeah, 180. 180.
Whoa, how
Katen
many-
said
that means
150.
It's like
there was-
12 seasons, right?
Shane,
No,
it's not like
I thought it was-
Nine seasons with 12 episodes apiece.
That's what but I thought maybe seven
so
seasons.
you're relying on your Polk County math to figure that
I
out.
wasn't
you had the
saying
right-
I was close.
No, I believe you had the right formula. I just don't think you calculated it right.
Yeah, that's probably right.
You knew 12 episodes in 9 years. You did this.
Yeah.
Make that up.
I thought 7 years. I thought he stopped before season 8.
I want to say it was
we might
nine
I thought it was
seasons.
more, but it's 180?
That's a lot.
No, that's
Well,
so
it's gotta
that's
be
more.
more.
He was probably doing
that's what
20
I'm saying.
episodes.
That's what
Yeah.
I think he was
that's
doing
what I'm
20
saying. Like
episodes.
that doesn't check out if it
Yeah.
was 12 years.
Back in the 90s, they had to do a lot more episodes per season. Well, we don't got to be quiet about that. That's
I'm
a fact.
thinking about it.
I'm trying to think.
What do you mean?
I mean, 180.
I feel like I've seen all of them 2 or 3 times.
180 divided by 9 would be 20 episodes, right?
That's a lot. I don't know if it was 20.
I mean,
it wouldn't be 20.
Times 2? Yeah, never mind. Carry on.
What is Shane or Katen's the first to guess on this one? Katen has 1. Shane has 2. I have 1. We need to run off here, Katen.
Yeah.
So, what is the world record for the most bones broken by one person in their lifetime?
Like at the same time or just over their lifetime?
I think over their lifetime.
Oh, God.
I think most bones, world record for the most broken bones by one person in their lifetime.
Shot in the dark.
I'm going to say...
They're all fucking sharp. That's the closest to the pin.
I know what year Jinkos
Shane, you
were,
always
how
say-
much Jinkos were. I know I could figure all of these out, but I don't know who's broken the most bones
wait,
in their
Nobody
life.
fucking does.
If you
dude.
break the same bone twice, does that count as twice?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can't
I'm going to
just break-
say 60 then.
60? No, for sure more. I'm going to say
Don't give it so
400.
What?
400.
Yeah. You can break legs tons of times.
I mean, if you break your foot, that has like 60 bones in it itself. I mean, I don't know about that many, but it has a lot of bones.
How many? There's like 200 and something bones in your body? Or
Yeah,
I don't even know.
It's probably 30 bones in your foot.
Probably more closer to those 250, but I'm going to say 400.
Whew.
I mean, Seth Inslow's broken tons. He was
You
on
said,
the podcast.
how many you say?
Did I say 60?
You said 60.
60, 400. I'm going to say 200. I'm going to say 200.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to say 200. Ladies and gentlemen, 433. Shade for the win.
Oh my
tonight.
God.
Damn, dude.
Dominating win. Who broke 433
It says
bones?
right there.
Probably Travis Pastrana.
Evil Knievel broke 35
Damn.
individual bones with a total of 433 breaks.
Oh my God.
He broke 33. He broke more than half of what you thought in one break.
In one bone.
Damn, dude. That is wild.
Give me my scratch offs back. Scratchy's on the win.
We actually,
All right, scratch them off.
we
so
all
I can
have,
see.
we all
Yeah, we all get them. We'll scratch it, but you have to give the banter a portion of what you win, Katen.
What, like 10%?
Oh man, that was good. That was a fun episode, boys. I really enjoyed,
I enjoyed the
hanging
shit
out.
out of that.
Katen, thank you for hosting and coming in hot, asking the questions, getting to the bottom of what me and Parks' inspirations or where we wanted to be when we were kids or whatever.
That
it was.
hour flew by. That first
Yeah.
first hour. Yeah, man.
Can I
Was
tell
it-
you, Katie was like, hey, do you know what you're going to do in this? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with these guys. I've had
it's
3-hour conversations with either one of these guys.
We could go another
Like,
3.
hey,
Tell you
yeah.
the truth.
yeah. And honestly, having your wife on would be an amazing one because she does some
Man.
crazy, like asking her about Below Deck and all of that. She's an episode on her own.
Again, someone that's much more interesting than me.
Not
Below Deck
you're
is
very humble.
Below Deck is my favorite show.
You're kidding.
No, when I'm on an airplane,
Yeah.
I'm either watching it, what Delta has on the thing, but they also have live TV and Bravo always plays it.
Yeah.
Always.
And when they do it, they binge it. And
Yeah.
seriously, when I went to like Indo, I was on it.
You know,
Seriously, it's my guilty pleasure.
She
You know,
just got back last week from Tahiti, and she was at Chopu for like her last charter. They did an excursion at Chopu for 2 days.
Is she on the boat when they film all that?
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, she produces the show.
she's below deck. She's actually below deck. No, they have a room below. I was talking to her the whole time. We did dinner a few weeks ago, and there is a producer's room where there's a bunch of them and all the monitors and everybody set up where they can see the camera feeds. She's below deck.
She's in the village. She's in the village.
Yeah. They aren't below deck.
Katie's
They are
definitely
on
coming
deck.
on, dude.
You wanna have her
I'm
on?
fired
Yeah.
up right now,
Yeah.
dude. That'd be sick.
She'll probably be like, "What can I say? What can I say?" She'll have to run it by her boss.
Yeah, we don't want to get. We'll
Yeah, it's kinda
wait
true,
till
too.
she's off and like
Well,
not working with
I'll,
them.
I'll
to,
tell you
like,
what, they're up for an Emmy this
Whoa,
year,
that's sick.
and if they win, then you should have her on the show, and she can celebrate her Emmy
Bring
win.
that Emmy.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had an Emmy on the show. PB.
Yeah, and I can.
That means that we technically get an Emmy.
And honestly, yeah, totally. In a way, like by association. And honestly, today I see so many people not like people because they're not friends with people. Association by association is a real thing. So we'll take that Grammy.
We'll take that
the Emmy, yeah. Daytime Emmy.
That's good.
Dude, and if she wants to say no comment at any point, that's like completely accepted. So she's
let her
like,
know.
hey,
I'll
no,
let her know.
it's cool, no problem. That'd be
comment.
kind of sick.
Yeah, and thank you for bringing these.
Yeah,
Some
Blake Reeves,
awesome,
and Paula Bryan. Congratulations.
Getting some awesome things in the mail.
Yeah, and thank you all the Patreon members. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a little subscribe, and a like, maybe or something. Yeah, but like we're trying to,
growing.
we're at 1,070 subscribers right now, and I'm counting everyone. So when you sign up, I see one go up. It's like that. It's like
That's
that.
awesome.
I love
Because
it,
we
man.
were at a point of being like, let's get to 1,000 and we'll be stoked at 1,000. As soon as we hit 1,000, we're like, we're there. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So
So hype it up. Tell your friends you're listening, and yeah, man.
Yeah.
Katen,
Well done.
Thank you.
You guys rock.
you knocked this thing off. You started this thing off, dude.
That was
Anything
fun.
you want to finish it? What do you want to say? Give a little.
That was fun. It was not much different than a normal night with you guys. Straight up. Just
Everybody
good
says that.
conversation. Yeah.
You're welcome back
Yeah.
anytime, and maybe we'll get you in a little side
guest
seat here.
Maybe we'll
next
bring
time.
Wolf in
Wolf
and
in,
like
maybe
you
you come
sit
in.
in.
You should definitely get Wolf in here. When you have the astronaut in here, I want to be here.
We'll get you in for that.
yeah.
I need to reach out to him. That would be I gotta scroll through the DMs
Yeah,
and figure
Shane,
that.
do something.
If he's still listening, I know somebody early on reached out and said, "Hey, we love listening to your podcast. Me and my friend wakeboard and water ski, and we always listen to it." And he said his friend that he goes out on the boat with is an astronaut, and they want to come out, and we should have him on. And he would totally be down.
You should definitely
super
have him on.
charismatic. Would be able to carry the conversation.
Let's do it.
So if that is
Don't threaten
you,
me.
I gotta go through the feed and see if it is. But if you're listening, reach back out. We would love to have you guys.
Kind of
on.
lost the contact in the mix of the.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
you
crazy
know.
how that happens.
So
It
many
can
people
happen.
hit me up on the DMs. They're always trying to slide in there.
All right, guys.
I hope Paige doesn't listen to this.
she never does.
Doesn't. Neither page listens to this. That's why we say whatever the fuck we want. No, I'm just joking.
All right, Big Katen. Man, thank you for coming on.
Thanks
dude.
for having me, man.
On
That
the
was
late
great.
notice, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the embodied work you've done for the industry and you being the friend you are. And I hope you suck in fantasy football this
Yeah,
year.
I'm going to kick your ass.
I hope you suck in golf
Thank
next time we play. 'Cause I would love to.
I'm
kick
also
your-
going to kick your ass. Yeah.
I love it, buddy.
Hey, big shout out to Mastercraft. Love y'all. Episode 36 in the books.